Welcome
Yes,
guys
yes.
to Niche Society. I'm Nona Prince, joined by Sahil, Rohit, and Harneet. And today we are ranking every Fox Marvel film, which includes X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Daredevil, whatever nonsense. And we'll be ranking them in the tier list before Deadpool and Wolverine comes out. So a lot to discuss, talk. There are a lot of debates, fights. If you have seen our previous tier list, we go crazy and fight each other. And I'm expecting same. I don't know, same or not, because Fox is not that popular with I think among us, but they'll be cool, like something happened.
Known as connectivity issues.
Nona uses Windows on a.
I hope that I
And
hope
we are back,
Deadpool 3 also solves
guys.
this
Sorry,
connectivity
I
as
don't know
well.
how much heard. Let me check how much you guys heard.
He can hear us bitching about it.
Yeah.
Overview. Rohit, go with your overview. What do you think about X-Men universe?
Take two.
Hello.
Yes,
Are
go.
we live? Are we live? Can I speak?
Yes.
Hello. Okay. So the thing is, I have a soft spot for the X-Men. Like I genuinely love all the films, although they have varied in quality over the years. Until like varied in quality uh, is a very is simplifying it actually. But yeah, I'm excited to see what does Deadpool and Wolverine do with the entire legacy of Fox. Because it's one of the OG superhero franchises which came out earlier along with Toby's Spider-Man. So yeah, that's about it.
Okay, Sahil.
Yeah, I think very similar to what Rohit said. I will always have a soft corner for X-Men series. And yeah, majorly because it was like at that time, like superhero movies, like today in this era in 2024, 2023, we still talked about superhero fatigue and all those kind of things, superhero movies fatigue. But at that time, these were the only movies we were getting, and we were very young at that time. This is all we knew. Maybe at that time, it felt like this is all like this for the peak of superhero movies at that time. DC wasn't making much movies at that time. We barely had those Tobey Maguire trilogy and the X-Men series. Obviously, along with those dull Daredevil and Elektra movies, we eventually did get the Batman, the Dark Knight trilogy to start as well. But having an ensemble cast for a superhero trilogy was I think was still a distant dream. I think it started only after Avengers. So yeah, I will always have a soft corner for such movies. Very straightforward movies is what I've always felt. I have been rewatching these movies as well, to like prepare myself for the Deadpool 3 release next week. So yeah, I feel it's very straightforward. It's good for the younger audience. It's also the same time when we watched it. Not that much nuance in everything, but I believe I would still recommend these movies to people who are getting into superhero movies. And yeah, also it like this entire series have few of my all-time greatest superhero movies also. So yeah, I think always have a soft corner for this, and very looking forward to this discussion today. I hope we have less debates because most people are on the same page.
That was a great 10-mark answer for a 2-mark question. But Harneet, that's a cue for you.
Yeah, I was about to say that. That was a cue for me. But yes, I think when these movies started, when we started watching these, we didn't have the concept of good or bad superhero movies, I guess. And so we used to enjoy the movies a lot as compared to now. Now we generally watch them to critique them. But by the time this ended with Dark Phoenix, I think that was a time we were in the phase of determining good and bad movies, good bad writing, bad direction, and all that. So the end was not that on a high note, but I used to enjoy all of these movies. This started actually X-Men movies started my interest in all these superhero movies. Then Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy came after the first X-Men and everything. So that was a generation ago, I guess. Obviously, the effects don't hold anything now, but still, these movies have a special place in my heart. So yeah, I used to love these movies, still do. Some of those are not good as the others, but still, we are not going to compare apple to oranges at the end of the day.
Okay. That was interesting.
Apples to oranges.
But
Rohit,
for me, I would say for today's session, guys, I'll be more of a just a moderator because there are a lot of films that maybe I've seen them, but I don't remember them much. Especially the first trilogy with the Elektra Daredevil films. I have never seen them definitely. So Fantastic Four also I don't think maybe bits and pieces in my childhood, and but the later ones is something I have seen, so I'll contribute more there. But I think there's one film which none of us would have seen, that's why I wanted Varun to be on the panel because I think he's the only guy
Which
who saw
one?
it. New Mutants.
Which one? Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, chalo, we have a representation. Varun don't need to come.
have you guys seen Fan Force Stick? Have you guys seen Fan Force Stick?
Yes, I have seen that. We all watched it. Yeah.
I did not watch Fan Force Stick.
Both of them,
And it was
like
good.
the
No,
original
no.
two and the
Fantastic Four 1, Fantastic Four 2, and Fan
Four
Four
2
3. They are,
and Fun
they're
for
the
Stick.
three
Yeah, I
movies.
watched all three. Yeah, I watched all
I've
three.
not watched the
I
third
watched
one.
all three multiple times.
We'll come to Deadpool and Wolverine at the end of the stream to talk about it. But just going to the chat, Saganation, welcome. Shrikesh, welcome. It is
Where is Shelly?
Go
Come on.
Getma. Hey, what's up? Welcome, buddy. Then we have Shrikesh saying another tier list. Tanmay is back in the chat. Days of Future Past or Logan should be on the top. Maybe Days of Future Past. We'll see. We'll see. I said LFG in the
We'll
chat.
try our best.
Shrikesh says, I think these X-Men movies laid stones to the multi-star team up movies. Yeah, because I
They
think
did.
since till Avengers came out, we didn't have like a team up superhero
Yeah, we
films,
didn't.
right? So in a sense, you have to, and there was this right. Brian Singer made these films like don't even touch the comics, like there no comics allowed on my set.
Mm,
So it was
yeah.
made at the time where Hollywood thought they knew how to make it, and they made them in their way at how Hollywood films are made, not how comic book movies should be made. Taking more inspiration from the source material. But I think, anyways, what we got was a mixed bag. I think you would say MCU, X-Men universe, DCU, and then Sony universe, right? That's how you'll rank all the universes.
Well, depends upon what you consider in Sony. Like, if the
Okay,
Tarzan
Sam.
movies and the Rami movies comes, like if the Rami trilogy comes in Sony, then it individually brings it up above DC easily.
But doesn't Madam Web and Morbius kind of balances out?
No. I think
No, I don't think so.
Because-
Rami trilogy is even probably like the best trilogy overall as well. It's not just a best.
But I would say
superhero trilogy.
DCU is more connected than Sony. Sony is like different properties.
I mean, as Sony also has the Spider-Verse movies, so
No, let's
Yeah,
not count
exactly.
that. Let's
It
not
has-
count those.
Okay,
Live
even if we
action.
don't even if we don't count the Spider-Verse movies, Shazam and the Raimi trilogy, they are really good movies, and they even earned a lot as well. So in terms of box office as well, they have like
So you're
matched up
putting
with
Sony over
whatever-
DC. DCEU.
The DCU, yes, if we include the original Sony movies as well.
Okay.
Definitely.
So for you, it's
I mean-
MCU, Fox,
X-Men,
and
Fox, Sony.
and then DCEU. Anyone
Yeah,
else?
ideally they would be above Fox as well, but obviously they have Madam Web and the Morbius kind of movies. I don't think so. X-Men or Fox, whatever, has such disasters. Even if they have bad movies, but they don't have disasters.
I mean, even Apocalypse was a decent film at the end of
Oh,
the day.
don't get
Yeah,
me started.
Apocalypse was a decent film.
Don't get me started on Apocalypse. We'll talk
Yeah,
about it.
see, if you didn't like it, that's okay, but it was not a disaster like a Morbius.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Morbius
It's
was
not a
a
disaster like a Morbius.
what do you call it? Morbius was a
Anomaly.
anomaly in the cinema history that they
It was more, yeah.
that they thought they'll
exactly.
re-release because people
Released twice.
And Madam Web was an abomination. compared to that.
Yes, I watched Madam Web first day, first show, like seriously. But
What's wrong with
I,
you?
I wish I could defend the movie. I really want to defend it, but I can't defend it. It's
And,
that bad.
and for how many times we have defended TASM 2, we should be getting dividends out of Sony. Me and Sai.
Yeah, I think so.
Man,
I think that they
If the writers
earn
only
enough
get
for
that
that.
dividend, then that's enough. Shrike says, I think Sony accidentally deleted Craven the Hunter. Oh man, that film was also there to come.
You know, when you compare the lowest of
Well,
the
they
both,
also have Venom. Sony also has Venom.
Venom 3, but which
So,
I'm looking forward to actually.
you know, what I was saying was, when you compare the lowest of these two universes, the lowest X-Men universe went was the Dark Phoenix movie,
yes.
in my opinion, and then the lowest Sony has gone is Morbius and Madam Web.
Morbius,
So again,
so clearly,
very
at
different.
least Dark Phoenix. At least you can call Dark Phoenix a movie. At least it's a bad movie, but it is still a movie, right? Madam
I
Web
mean-
was not even like not even a qualified screenplay. It was not.
I mean, one of the best parts about Dark Phoenix was Hans Zimmer's score.
Yeah.
Hans Zimmer has scored Dark Phoenix. That's what surprises me all the time.
It happens, dude. Like a lot of big names associated with shitty films. But Tanmay says, I think Watchmen also contributed a lot in multi-star team-up movies. Did it?
No, Watchmen still
Watchmen was
happens
something
to be
else,
a-
right? It was totally something.
You ask the common man about superhero movies, they won't be able to tell about a Watchmen, because
That's
Watchmen is something which is very
Watchmen
counter-
itself is a parody cum satire, right, of superhero genre, especially
It's
DC universe.
counterculture. It's counterculture. If all the other superhero movies did not exist, we wouldn't have stuff like Watchmen or The Boys. You know?
Yeah. What went wrong with the New Mutants and the Dark Phoenix? We'll talk about that. So I think this is a cue to guys get in the tier list. So just give me 10 seconds to bring the the tier list on screen. And here we are, guys, with the tier list. What a smooth transition that was. I hope you liked it. Let's go then, guys. Ready?
Let me
Let's
just start
begin.
by saying, you know, this first movie that you're gonna introduce to us is S tier for me and always will be.
Okay.
For what? I didn't get you, Harneet. What did you say?
No, you can start and then I can say it again.
Okay.
Okay.
That'd be nice. But so let's start, guys, our tier list. So the first film is X-Men 1, which
So what I said
I've
was-
seen. I think I've seen.
Yeah, so what I said was, for me, it will always be S tier movie.
Yes, as for me as well.
S tier. Oh, S
and-
tier movie. I heard something
Yes,
else.
Because
I heard this.
and the logic for that is Spider-Man 1, Iron Man 1. These are the two logics of it.
First, the introduction to a universe should be this good or better, in my opinion. And this
And think
movie
about
has
it,
all
this
that.
2000.
2000, you are getting introduced to a new team, a new kind of genre. And this movie comes out with its story and its characters. I mean, amazing. The cast is amazing. The story is amazing. I loved it.
For me, X-Men is an A tier. I'm sorry, but X-Men is an A tier because I feel we all have our nostalgia goggles on while seeing the first X-Men, which actually is kind of it's a good movie. It's not a bad movie, but there are better movies in the X-Men franchise. So if I just put it in S tier, it would be doing a disservice to other X-Men movies.
Oh my god, guys. Shelly in the chat with yet again gifting 10 memberships. Thank you, Shelly, for that.
Ooh.
Yet again. And everyone who became. My father also became a member.
Let's go.
Charity
Tanmay,
starts from home.
Lama, what a BGM reminds me of Undertaker's funeral. Sherry, last stream I wasn't there. Thank you for the membership. Thank you, Sherry, for this amazing gift for everyone.
Now you have to be passive aggressive to her also.
For what? Okay, so S tier, like really, guys, come on. Let's not
I
be
can
so
say,
nostalgic.
See, it is just my opinion, you know.
Okay, let me first clarify the rules, right? So, guys, so what we do is that it's not that we can put all the films in one tier. That's not how it works. So, to make it fun, so I divide. Okay, we have 18 movies and we have five, tiers. So each tier can only maximum can have four films. If it crosses more, then we have to debate and take one down or one up, whatever. If it can be not more than four in one tier. And then also new thing, guys, I'm adding. The tier list also counts horizontally. So the way we place them horizontally also tells which is better than the other. Okay? Which we haven't done in the past. So
fair
this
enough.
time we have to not do
I
that
think
also.
we should have done that during Marvel.
Oh, things is gonna blow up when we do that in Marvel. Guys, stay tuned, subscribe, hit the like button for that. But guys, come on, X-Men. First movie, I feel for
my
it
point
being
also,
not
right?
very comic accurate and trying to be all of that. For
Now
me is a
that
demerit.
you have put up,
I don't
know-
feel it is not comic book accurate because as I mentioned, it's an introduction movie. They had to establish the world of X-Men, of mutants. And I think they do a very good job because at least in the first 20-30 minutes, they are explaining a lot about mutation. And I think that was very important for all the next 17 movies. Because
you know, the relationship between Charles and
mutants
Eric
and humans,
in
Charles
the introduction, the relationship, how it is not just just antagonist and protagonist relationship. It's very
Yes.
complex than that. They established that in the starting shot of when they meet in that hallway when out of the UN. So I think that has to be one of the best casting choices in my opinion for Charles Xavier and Magneto. So that is why.
So remember, you are saying that the other S tier films which we gonna see, you are comparing X1 with those films.
Again, but again,
that is now a constraint.
We are not.
Now that is a constraint if we only have to put 4 movies in the S tier. But we can move it down to A.
If you think about it, I don't think so. We'll have more than 3 movies which will be S after this. We'll probably have maximum 3 movies.
See, I only have 4 already. In my mind, I only have 4, maximum 5, 4 movies in my mind.
In my mind also, there are only 4 movies in S tier. So I'm okay to put X-Men in S because the point is, if we talk about a lot of the number of factors which makes it S, it has enough factors. And for other movies, which would be maybe good movies, good characters, good story, and all that, they won't have the factor of X-Men, which is that it is the first movie and all that.
But we have
Nona, what's your rating?
For me,
let's go there first.
Okay, for me, after this movie, there are already 4 films I'm noticing which may make it S tier. So I think we're gonna have a battle. But anyway, Rohit, what do you say?
So you can put it down later. We can discuss.
Sure. But
on the
let
later part.
me ask Rohit also.
Sure.
And chat, you also let us know what do you think, Rohit.
For me, it's A tier because there are other better movies, and like you said, we would be comparing one to the other, right? But I genuinely feel X-Men did start something very new, but it does not stand the test of time very well, So I feel it should be in A tier, and that's a just opinion.
You say that.
I agree with Rohit's. I don't know. I agree with Rohit's comments totally. But yeah, I think we can still start with S because we have 2 people who are calling it S.
What did Rohit say?
One. But yeah,
A. Rohit said A.
I think we can start with S because
even I actually feel A.
If it's a tie, then we can still start with S. And I'm sure if we have
you can go to the chat also. If you want to break the tie, you can ask the chat.
You can ask the chat, right? So Saiganesan says X2 is way better than X-Men. And Shrike says A tier.
I still suggest again with Sahil that you should start with this.
Yeah, I personally would have no issues if it eventually goes to A. But I want to start it with the S. Yeah.
I know there are better movies than this.
Yes. Even I know it, but if needed, I am okay to call it A.
Tiebreaker is here.
But not
Tiebreaker is here.
Oh
No.
These DC people want E and F also now.
no, we cannot go to something else which is not even talked about.
1 second, I'll rejoin.
Oh man, what the
Bruh.
The tiebreaker.
No, just make it S and then let's go to the next movie.
I mean, first class is S tier. There is no debate regarding
Hey, is
this.
this Microsoft thing impacting our stream also?
No. It got resolved yesterday only.
Sahil,
But
your office
it was a good Friday though.
Bro, you have no idea. Everyone was having issues. Only my company was not.
I use Linux.
No, I use Windows. We have all our apps are on Windows, but everything was working fine. No issues.
My laptop started restarting at around 10 a.m. And then I came back to my room and went to the office at 4 p.m. when it got resolved. So I just left it off.
Okay, internet is. I don't know why still it's giving error, man.
Should I write a passive aggressive comment in the group? You should resolve all your problems before inviting everybody. Something like that.
Okay, hopefully we are back.
दाल
Hopefully.
एस में डालो यार हो ना हमें आगे भी जाना लाइफ में
Okay, SA.
I have actually not watched Elektra.
It's okay. I have not
It's
seen
okay.
so many. I have not seen so many of the films. It's still not.
That is now expected of you.
Oh shit, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
because nowadays Nona spends so much of time watching Malayalam movies. How will he get chance?
He has to please.
Guys,
He has to. He has to please the Malayalam girlfriend somehow.
Exactly.
guys, we can do one thing. Should
You
we,
can start talking about the Malayalam girlfriend.
instead of live, should we do it? Guys, we are live right now. Everything people can hear. If it's not buffering. Better now,
Yeah,
now
audio-
better. Yes, back. Yes, they should back. On my side, still showing error. So, is it buffering, guys? So I was
Your
saying,
video is
it should
also-
be recorded offline and then I can post it for everyone.
No, it's coming for me.
देख तेरा वीडियो क्वालिटी is a little laggy ना but your मतलब तेरा voice is तो real time.
See, on my side, video is also coming nice because it's just my video, right? It's not going anywhere. No, Shrikesh, they are just joking.
Are we?
So Xmen A or S?
S for
Nolan
now.
decides. Two S,
Why
we
do
have
I
two S,
decide?
two A's. We have
A.
ass.
A, I guess. A.
A, okay.
Sass.
Oh my god.
3-2, guys. X-Men is going.
See, the thing is,
S
We
में
have
डाल दो भाई.
2S. Okay. Rohit also changed to S. Okay.
अभी S के लिए डाल.
For now. Yeah.
Okay. Then we have a Daredevil, which I have not seen, so you guys have to tell me.
Daredevil is
D.
C tier.
B. Daredevil B.
D.
At least-
Okay, C is also.
So low?
I'm okay.
At least talk something
I'm
about
okay
the
with
film.
C.
At least talk something about the film.
Yeah, Daredevil मतलब was a visually very interesting film, but when
Yeah,
it comes
exactly.
when it comes to the narrative, it is down in the gutter. You know.
I like Daredevil
Also,
because of
also
the
it
action
is
scene.
not a good. Also, it is not a good introduction to the kind of character Daredevil is. I think it's a very straightforward film. It's more like a film for someone who's blind. and not for someone
What?
not a Daredevil.
Yeah.
No,
So see what he
he's
means.
just
What
he's
he
just
means. No, what he means is he can watch the movie in the rain. Then he'll be able to see the characters.
Yeah, what's with the rain? It's always raining in that film.
that's a yeah.
No, that's how he
a
sees the
niche, reference to the
faces,
movie.
right?
Yeah, it's
That's
a
how he
very
sees the
niche
faces,
reference to
no?
the movie. But it's a forgettable movie. It is not a good introduction to the character of Daredevil. Daredevil is a very, very strong character, very famous character in the comics. They did
But
not
That's
justify
not
it
your
at all.
problem with the first X-Men. Is it too accurate to the
No, I'm saying-
character?
No, I'm not talking about accuracy. I'm talking about justification.
I mean,
Let's say Wolverine is cool in X-Men. Wolverine is also cool in comics. Daredevil is also very cool, but in Daredevil movie, he's not.
exactly.
It's
And
a- it's
Daredevil
a-
is not a good film objectively. It's not.
Ben
a good
Affleck-
Yeah, it's objectively not a good film. It's I don't think so. Ben Affleck did a good job in acting also in the
True.
movie. It is
Ben Affleck's acting was better than in Batman vs Superman.
easily.
Hey, Tanmay is in the chat, huh?
There
Tanmay
is
is in
no
the chat.
नहीं यहाँ पे नहीं जाने का.
Okay, guys, if you missed it, Rohit also said S for X-Men first movie. So we have 3 S, 2 S, so it goes to S. If we'll change it if we need in the later
Yes,
in the stream.
totally.
Hope everything is fine now. Okay, continue. Where does Daredevil go? Ben Affleck's Daredevil.
I'm okay with C right now because there are worse
Yeah.
movies out there.
Okay,
True.
see.
C, okay. Rohit?
See,
See, I agree. I said C only.
Harneet also?
Harneet,
Doesn't matter what
I have
Harneet
not seen the
says, so-
movie. Yeah.
haven't seen, so 0.
Mhm.
Okay. So we have a Daredevil in C. Then comes X2.
That's why he's a goat.
B.
The goat.
So X2 is the movie, right? Where they go and fight in
Yes.
the statue.
Striker. The
Striker,
shadow
yeah,
kills the-
Striker.
No.
Striker.
Statue 1 is X-Men 1.
Oh,
Statue
okay.
was first.
Statue of Liberty. So X2, I want to keep it A because I have other movies in S. What
No,
do I do?
X2 is S. Sahil. X2 is S.
Bro,
Dude, we are
Logan
gonna
is
fight
go at
so
S,
much
you know
for
that.
S than if you're putting it S.
Rohit, Logan has to go to S. You know that.
I know Logan has to
Ish,
go
no
to S,
spoilers.
but
No spoilers for future.
But X2 has to go to S. I mean, that is one of the best superhero movies ever made. Like, objectively speaking, like superhero cinema landmark speaking, Sahil, and you can't disagree with me. You know I'm speaking facts.
Chat is going wild. By the way,
Okay.
Shelly says I have ticket
I'll go
for
S.
Deadpool 3, the early fan screening. It has been sold out for weeks. The movie is gonna make $1 billion.
Yeah, me too.
Even
You
I
have
got
the
my
one for
ticket.
the early thing.
You already
for the-
bought your
I-
ticket?
Dude, I went to INOX
there's
and
a-
there only I said you are giving tickets for Deadpool. He said yes. So I just bought first day first show. Friday.
Yeah, so we have this fan sub.
Whenever
fan-
you are
fan
going, tell me.
event.
So I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'll let you know if it's worth watching or not.
But we have this
uh,
opening day fan event.
Holy
Mhm.
shit.
Deadpool.
Sagan
I have
says X2 is X. Personally, X-Men is A. Shrike says X2 is B. Spider-Man 2, X2, Batman
Ooh.
Begins really revived the comic book genre in early 2000s. Okay. X2 is Wolverine versus Lady Deathstrike.
That was like that was barely any scenes in the
Yeah.
movie, man.
She's also in
But
Deadpool 3, right?
it is.
Yeah.
It is one
Nona
of the
doesn't know.
memorable scenes.
Nona doesn't know who Lady Deathstrike is.
Shush.
It's one of the memorable scenes. So yeah, that's okay. Okay, yeah. Let's keep
What
it.
are we
S
doing
if
with
you
X2
want
then?
to. And
I mean, X2 has that Nightcrawler scene, right, in the White House.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean,
The X-Men movie is wasted Nightcrawler, man.
true.
I think, see, after watching the X-Men 97
Like
show,
after
nothing,
Cyclops.
no media in X-Men is worth.
After Cyclops.
But you only said
Nightcrawler
do not compare with the animated. Like we are not.
No,
including
but I'm
animated
just
right
saying
now.
that what it has done for X-Men franchise, nothing has.
No,
come
but
close.
only talk about the Fox movies. Don't
Okay.
nothing else.
See, I have not seen, like, I don't.
Sahil cartoon नहीं देखता भाई.
I don't remember the movie, so I cannot
कार्टून
judge.
बच्चे देखते हैं कार्टून, ठीक है.
But after Cyclops, Nightcrawler was like my favorite character, and like the X-Men franchise, just the live action just wasted him as a character.
Shrikesh, I don't think even Malayalam films have anything. But guys, let's final ranking. Come on.
S.
S tier.
Sahil S.
I'm convinced with Rohit's arguments.
Rohit
That's-
S.
I was putting it as A.
Yeah, S tier. X2 goes in S tier, man.
Nolan.
I was saying B, but I'll say A now.
Okay. Harneet.
A tier.
So we have 2S, 2A, so it goes to the chat then. Chat decides.
Rohit, can I, if I say A, then it becomes A then. So tell me.
Guys in the chat, what is
S tier.
X2?
Like X-Men 1 on S tier and X2 on A tier is a war crime. Like,
Yeah,
there
but
should be-
but even X-Men can come at A, na, eventually.
Come on, the poll is
See,
on, guys, in the chat.
I never voted X-Men for S tier. I said A tier first.
Yeah, you and me said A and they all said S. So
Yeah.
if X-Men is S, then X2 is a X. Come on now, okay? I want to, but hearing all these, it should at least be A.
Yeah.
So we are 50-50 right now. Okay, S got... Oh, okay. It's 50-50 again. So I'll give it 30 more seconds. The moment it shifts, okay, it's A. 60%. 5 votes. Rohit, whose mic is it?
Mera
Harneet's
to
mic.
nahi hai.
Harneet's mic. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7. Guys, poll in the chat. X2 is S or A tier? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End poll and it's A, guys. The chat has decided it's A.
This is a war crime. I do not stand by this.
Wait. So Rohit actually agreed with us to put X-Men in S, right?
Yeah.
Rohit
So how
also-
about this? We can put both in A along the lines. As we go forward, we'll put X-Men also in A. If we get 4 movies in S and X-Men is the 5th one, we'll put X-Men in A and both of them will be A.
I will not stand for these petty compromises.
Then keep X-Men as S. No, then keep X-Men as S and X-Men 2 as an A if you don't want compromise. Keep it that way.
Oh, beautiful, Harneet, beautiful. I love it.
Keep.
So
but I
what's the
won't
final
compromise.
decision?
जो है वैसा
Keep
रहना
it as it is.
Okay.
जैसा चल रहा है चलने दे.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
चलने दीजिए. किसी
Next
को पता
is-
नहीं चलना चाहिए.
Next is Elektra, which I was shocked to find out while putting up the list that Elektra is also a movie that came out.
D tier, please.
D, we can put D.
I've not seen it, so I have no idea.
It's like the Madam Web of Fox Universe.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I've only seen the trailer, and it was a very weird trailer.
Electra and Fantastic
It's a
Four,
very
as you
weird
can see.
movie also.
F.
Like,
There's no F,
it's-
guys.
It's a weird film. It's a very badly made film, honestly. Like, I don't know why did they even make it. I think they made it only because they wanted to have they wanted to eventually make a Elektra and a Daredevil film.
It's like,
That's
is it like this? Catwoman?
Oh.
No, Catwoman is better.
Catwoman is
than,
better.
Elektra.
The Halle
Easy,
Berry one,
easy.
right?
Yeah.
The
Halle
Halle
Berry.
Berry.
Yeah, Halle Berry is at least it is what it is. You know what I'm saying.
So
Okay,
D?
but Elektra is
Yeah.
not even that. Yeah.
Yeah, D.
Naughty हो रहा है शायद. Naughty हो रहा है.
Okay, Fantastic Four.
What did I do?
That's why it's the goat. It's the goat.
Fantastic Four is B tier.
A.
B
Next
tier.
is
A-
Fantastic
A-
Four,
A-
the
B.
first Fantastic Four, guys.
Yeah, the first one was good,
A or
man.
B.
The Fantastic Four is
A tier.
B tier.
A or B.
At least talk
Fantastic.
about it,
Like-
right? What was so good in that?
Fantastic Four.
First of all, we got Fantastic Four. It's one of the original team ups in Marvel comics. Even I think it's even before Avengers came in.
The
They
first,
were
the
like a
first
team,
Marvel family, right? It's
first
called.
team.
Yeah, the first family.
First
Marvel
team.
family, yeah. And I think at that time it was a great cast as well. The casting was really good.
Honestly, I
Uh,
liked Fantastic Four better than X-Men at the time when I was small.
What about now?
It's a fun
Yeah,
movie
it's
actually.
exactly.
So it's not
It's a
that
fun movie.
complicated. It doesn't have hidden meanings or anything like that. It's a very
Yeah.
straightforward, fun movie. Very comic,
I think
not comics, but like
for school,
comedic movie.
yeah.
Nice movie.
And I think for a very school going audience, it's like one of the like it's a great summer movie to go to.
Yeah,
And I think that's what it was at
like
that
fun
time.
to watch.
Yeah, fun to watch. I don't think so. I can rewatch it with the same excitement today. But as a kid, it was one of the best movies
Dude,
one of the most fun movies I've seen at that time.
the climax scene was awesome, man.
But Sahil,
Yeah, it was very
He goes
awesome,
like-
and it's very genius. It's very smart also. Like
where all four
it's a
of them
Fantastic
show
Four
up
movies,
there.
and they use all the four powers basically like to like
Yeah,
like all four of them together. They defeat the villain. So it was very true to what the nature of the film is.
Better version of Secret Invasion ending. Basically, they did that.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
interesting. Again, I don't
think-
remember it. Like
Aim
I've
it,
seen
I
some
think
bits
Fantastic
parts, it I can recollect, but not remember.
So they actually combined all the four powers to Johnny Storm to defeat Doctor Doom. So that was very nice.
No, that's the second movie.
That second part.
So I am then confusing. But okay.
Sai
I'm
Ganeshan,
confused.
Sai
okay,
Ganeshan
wait,
says
wait,
C
wait,
for
wait,
Fantastic
wait,
Four.
Remind me the ending of the
So-
first
so-
movie.
The ending of the first movie
One
happens
sec, one sec.
in New York. In New York, basically, they're fighting Doom, and then they show up
Oh,
one
he
at a
goes
time.
Supernova. Yeah.
Yeah.
Supernova, right?
Yeah.
I remember. It's a good movie.
Yeah. Okay. Before we rate this movie, can we talk about among Fantastic Four 1 and Fantastic Four 2, which is above for you guys?
No,
One.
that you
Or
decide
in
next.
that case-
Then that you decide later. No.
No.
The-
If you think 2 is better than
When second comes, then you decide that. Now, no.
two is not better than one.
Hey,
but
shush.
No.
Not
One
talking
is-
about two right now. When two
So
comes,
this
you
is
talk
A.
about two.
This is A.
I like 2 more than 1.
Arey, shut up. Talk about one only.
This is A.
Okay, A for Harneet, A for Nolan, Sahil.
B tier.
B for Rohit,
B.
B for Sahil. Okay, a draw again. In the chat, Shrike says
We are
C.
drawing like
Not
anything.
Shrike, sorry.
Kyle is saying B because he wants to put Fantastic Four 2 in A.
Dude,
That is
Sahil is
100%
a
accurate. 100% accurate.
Sahil is a veteran player of this tier list, so he knows how to
But-
maneuver around.
But that's a losing battle.
Yeah,
Fantastic
that's really
Fantastic Four
If
1
you
goes.
see Sahil, if you keep this in B, you know where that movie is going. That is going in C then. Do you want that?
That's going at A. It will go at A. I will fight till the end
You're
of my
the
life.
only one. You're the only one. No one else is on
You
your
are the
side.
only one for that.
I'll bring Rohit to A.
भाई bro tier list खेल रहा है या सट्टाबाजी कर रहा है तू बता.
Okay, wait.
Arey, yeah, okay.
Wait.
And
Wait.
No.
Wait.
There's one point. There's one point.
I'll give it to you. It's between A and B.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, and Harneet, I already have a very good counter argument to your point for Fantastic Four 2, so I am keeping it close to my heart, and I'll open it only when that movie comes up.
See,
So all
I
the
know
best.
I said
I'll change the opinion. I know it. I have argument.
Okay.
Hopefully then. Let's see.
Shrike says I just went back
It's
and
just
watched
one line.
Elektra trailer. What the hell was that? Okay.
It is. That's why it's B.
Aditya says that's the second movie Harneet. Okay. They melted down. Sai Ganesan says C. Not A, not B, but C. Shrike says I don't remember the movie, so nothing from my end. Okay. So we only got 2 votes on 3 votes and all say B. So I wonder if Sahil is manipulating the polls from his side.
I'm just speaking my argument.
4
People
votes,
are-
guys.
are-
4 votes of Fantastic Four for B. Let's end the poll. So it goes to B, guys. Fantastic Four goes to B. So we have one film in every tier now. So that's great, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, that's a good start. Yeah.
Okay. So let's continue. Then we have X3,
See,
which
yeah,
I have
see,
seen the
see,
finale
see,
moment where
see.
he kills her. That's the only scene
Yeah.
I've seen.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
even when she kills
Scott.
Yeah, Scott.
Scott and
Professor X.
the dam is there, and that I
Professor X.
remember a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
dude.
great.
Any movie with Dark Phoenix in it, went down into the trash can, man. Both the times they tried to do Dark Phoenix, they ruined the franchise.
Even the finale of X-Men 97, I didn't like that part.
Yeah, it's a Dark Phoenix movie. Yeah. Oh, okay.
You know, X3. They didn't even go full on with Dark Phoenix. That was a side character for that movie.
Yeah. Dude,
And
Which is
that's
way
why
worse.
that movie failed.
man.
That's why the movie failed, right? Because people were expecting it to be fully about Dark Phoenix, but the movie, like, it was more like an afterthought. Thank you
Yeah.
for the term.
The movie was all over the place, man.
Yeah.
Sahil, just use.
But I like. Afterthought is totally your term. I just borrowed it for a minute. And Dark Phoenix was an afterthought in that movie. But I like one thing about the movie is that it did introduce to a lot more characters in the of the X-Men franchise, which we got to see in the future. But it was a good introduction to them. I mean, we were very sure about their powers and everything, so that was good.
I don't know. I did not like the movie.
It's just a silver lining in that movie.
Juggernaut was too small. Nightcrawler was cut.
I agree.
Rogue was
Mystique lost her
Rogue was
powers.
ruined in all the movies. Yeah, Mystique lost her powers.
Yeah, that was sad. Okay, so we're putting at C.
Charles
or B.
Xavier was killed.
He came back. He came back in the after credits.
We're not supposed to talk about the next movies.
Who made the third? Who made the third?
No. Charles Davis came in the movie only. In the party only. In the
End
after credits,
credits.
he came back.
Yeah.
End credits.
Who made the third?
He came
film?
back.
Who made the third film?
Who? Like the
Director.
director.
Because Bryan Singer didn't make
Director.
it, right?
Bryan Singer did not make it.
So I'm wondering, maybe they thought of it as the last movie in the trilogy because that's how Hollywood thought, right? Just a trilogy.
It's called the guy is called Brett Ratner. I have never heard about this guy. He made Rush Hour 1, 2, 3 and 4 apparently.
Oh.
There's a Rush Hour 4.
It's not. It's a different cast.
It's Rush Hour, that film with Jackie Chan and the guy.
Yeah, Chris
buddy
Tucker,
cop.
Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. Yeah.
I've seen
Rush
that.
Hour 4 is gonna release.
So he makes comedy movies apparently, but he could not make
So this
could not
movie
make
was
it
a
fun
joke.
for
This movie was basically a joke.
He has made the Dwayne Johnson Hercules. Has anyone seen that
Yes,
one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
I have seen that.
yes.
It's
I don't know
very,
why.
very cringe. Super cringe.
This movie had too many problems, man.
I mean, it's not
just
even a comedy
C
film.
C
tier.
C and her name.
Yeah.
Yeah, C tier.
Okay.
C tier.
Saganation says X3 is B personally. Sherry says Fantastic Four was dumb as hell, but A, B were the only two voting options. That's like the US presidential elections also. Shrikesh says, I don't remember the movie, I only
Nice.
remember the messed up finale action sequence. X3 felt like a mix of many storylines. But as I said, do you guys think it is just thought? Okay,
Mixed so many storylines, just like BBS.
I don't think Shrikesh is a DC
Yeah,
fan.
many storylines having a very
It was for Rohit.
Yeah, I know.
No, by the way, I was
It
saying
was actually a very stupid movie, to be very honest. The storyline was very stupid.
Which one?
If you think
BBS.
about it. No, the X3. I'm talking about X3. BVS, let's not go there.
Sahil is wearing Captain America t-shirt but talking like US agent.
so. We have decided C, right?
Yeah.
See, yeah.
Yes.
So before Daredevil or after Daredevil?
Before.
No, which
So
means
it
it's
means
better
that
than Daredevil.
Before.
Yeah, better
Yeah,
than that.
Yes.
better than Daredevil any day.
Okay.
Yeah, any day.
So which is better in this case?
Now
X-Men.
So the
X3 is
first one is
better.
better or the second one?
X3 is, no,
First one.
first is
First
better.
one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, got it. Guys, if you are enjoying this, if you like our content, like, share, subscribe, chat in the comments so more people can join us. So that's how you can support us. Thank you. And let's continue with the list. The next film is X-Men Origins Wolverine.
We should have
A.
a F tier for this. F tier for this.
A.
Yeah, dude, not
What?
even not even because of Deadpool, no. Just because of the CGI, I would put it in C or D tier. Like this, like
It's
they
an
just
old
suddenly
movie. Let's
decided.
not judge on CGI.
Dude,
right?
no, dude. All three previous X-Men movies did Wolverine so well, and then suddenly in this movie they said, let's give him CGI claws. They look so weird, man.
Okay.
And it must hurt Hugh Jackman to
See,
just
I like Hugh Jackman in the movie. That's all. See, Wolverine
Yes.
in any movie, I love him.
I like the
But-
I like Sabretooth in X-Men Origins. I like the Sabretooth in X-Men Origins better than the Sabretooth
But
in
it's
X-Men.
still a D movie for me. D.
Yeah. No, it's not worse than Daredevil, man.
It is not worse than Daredevil. Come on. At least put it at C. At least
Put
it
it
at
in C tier.
If you
See,
guys don't like it.
why I'm saying D is that character deserved a lot better, and they ruined that character for me in that movie.
But
That
it
is why
still
I'm
has
saying D.
some good fun events. It has a Gambit. It has.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
has a Gambit?
it's way better than
Yeah,
Ant-Man and
Gambit
Wasp.
is there in.
It has Gambit.
It's
And-
way
and they
better
did
than D.
Gambit well.
It is way better than D.
You know what
It
I
is way better
remember?
than
What
D.
I remember of this movie is to come on UTV Action, and I remember the
अरे इसने हिंदी
finale,
में देखा.
the finale moment always, and him in the beginning when he is as a World War guy, him living with his
Yeah.
wife.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything.
Hey, I liked
Yeah.
the opening scene. The
Yeah.
opening scene was
It's
amazing.
one of the best opening scenes ever made because they give so much of context about the entire movie.
Ever.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
No,
You know
okay.
that would have been a better
This
movie if they just showed.
I like it.
You know, if they just showed the first 10 minutes for the whole movie, them going through all the wars, that would have been a better movie. To be very honest.
I agree.
And I just remember Will.i.am is also in this movie.
Yes, Will.i.am is also there in the movie.
When I am
So
Will.i.am-
C. Let's keep it at C.
Yeah,
I want to keep it at B. I want to keep it at B, but I understand other people. So C.
I want to keep it in D.
Don't do all this, diplomatic stuff. Say one.
CC.
I want to keep it in D because I feel
then-
it's even.
No,
I agree. D.
Then we have to
D.
move Daredevil down now. We can't keep
Come on, it's
Daredevil.
better.
Okay.
It's better than Elektra. It's better than
Okay,
Elektra.
okay,
It
wait,
is
wait,
better
wait.
than Daredevil.
Before you guys pick one, let me go to the chat. Shikesh says C. Sherry says, I don't know if you followed US politics. Oh, it's US. It's everyone's, they make it a point that it's everyone's, thing to follow.
We don't follow US politics. We follow the memes.
Okay, Shikesh says C. That scene in bathroom where he uses his CGI claw. Like this
Exactly.
emoji
That
and
is the
stuff.
worst scene ever.
Abysmal.
That is why we are even talking about it being a C or D, or else it would be B. But at least keep it as C, I would say.
Okay, highest I can do is C tier.
It's a fair.
Stagnation. We had Deadpool in that movie. I think that movie is the reason we got Deadpool movies. So that's a +1 for the movie, right?
No, we got a Deadpool movie so late because of this movie because nobody was willing to pitch on Deadpool.
Exactly.
No, but what I've heard is that
No,
What I've heard
we
is
got
that-
we got Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool because of this movie.
We wouldn't have gotten Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool because of this movie because Ryan Reynolds was
No,
pitching-
because of this movie.
No, listen. Because Ryan Reynolds was pitching Deadpool way before X-Men Origins happened.
no.
Okay.
So what I have
This movie
learned,
happened. It failed.
what I have
Yeah,
learned is
say no, no.
when Ryan Reynolds did Blade, right? That led to in the comics, Deadpool's someone saying you look like Ryan Reynolds. Like
Right.
the comic book mentions it. That's the first time Ryan Reynolds got to know about the character called Deadpool.
Yes.
And when he got X-Men Origins and he thought, he'll try to play it, and because it was so badly done, and he got so much involved with Deadpool's character. He wanted
And
to do it
that's why
again.
he thought
which
he'll
is-
make his own movie.
Yeah, comic only. This movie
You
led
know,
to that.
they tested the footage for Deadpool movie but didn't release it because how badly Deadpool was received in this movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Blade is a way better film. The first Blade is very awesome.
Hey, we're not talking about
yeah.
Sony right now.
Yeah, but I mean, Deadpool was very well done in that movie. He was not the greatest, but it wasn't as terrible. They did not sew his lips shut. I mean,
He wasn't Deadpool in Blade.
he was Deadpool in
No,
Blade.
he was.
No, he was not Deadpool in Blade.
He was not Deadpool in Blade.
He wasn't Deadpool in Blade.
No.
I
No.
always
No,
thought
no. His
Deadpool
first
in-
Deadpool appearance is in X-Men Origins only.
Yeah. In
Okay.
Blade, he was playing another character. I forgot the name.
Do you think
I
this
always
film
thought it
was trying to do something which it didn't know how to pull off? Like bringing all these characters, which we know later what they become, but introducing them in the origins. Basically, it's in the name of the film.
So in Blade, he played Hannibal
Hannibal
King.
King. Yeah, I just googled it.
Fantastic Four should have been in C, to be honest. Okay, Ryan Reynolds had to leak a 10-minute scene he pitched to a Fox X and execs, and because of crowd reaction, they greenlit the movie. Yep. Second
Yeah, we
always
know
there
that.
with the facts. Okay, final rating.
C.
Wolverine, X-Men Origins.
See.
See.
तीन तो सी हो ही गया.
वही हुआ
सी.
वो.
I think how to say.
Only two Cs.
Rohit
Rohit and Harneet.
D.
and me.
D.
Guys, straw. Let's go to the chat
Arey,
again.
yaar, it's
How
not
is
as
it
bad.
draw? We are 5 people.
No, I'm not giving
How
it.
is it
Nah,
a
I
draw?
don't-
We are 5.
Okay, I can actually.
Why you're
This
not
one I
giving
can
it?
actually.
See, you put it in C or D, but it has to be above Daredevil.
Abhi see Dalo, yaar. It's above Daredevil. Come on, it is better than Daredevil. How can a movie better than Daredevil is at D? How?
Then I think Daredevil should go up to D. Then I think
Yeah,
Daredevil
Daredevil should drop to D.
should drop to D.
Just add by the Elektra.
Yeah.
It is also a very cringe movie, from what I've heard.
Dalo,
Which movie?
niche dalo.
It's better than Elektra.
Yeah.
Cool. Yes, cool.
And
Fair enough.
Wolverine
Thank you
is
so much.
X3 is better than Wolverine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Next is Fantastic Four, The Silver Surfer.
A.
It's a D tier.
Okay.
It's a D tier.
No.
Wait,
Sahil, wait, everyone wait. Sahil.
Sahil, first let's everybody vote and then you can convince people.
That'd be cool.
Okay.
That'd be cool. In the chat also, guys.
A,
Fantastic
B for
Four
me.
2.
B for me. B.
Okay.
D.
For me,
Okay.
D.
Okay.
D tier, but not better than Elektra.
Huh?
It's
In
worse
this,
than Elektra.
Silver Surfer comes
What?
crashing in the farm, right? Or forest, and they all go to meet
Yes.
him. Something
Yes.
like that, right?
That. Yeah.
See,
No, he doesn't
I'll
come
give my
crashing.
reasoning
They
first.
capture him, they
I'll
trap
give
him.
my reasoning
No.
first.
Harneet. I will give my argument to your D first.
Arey,
and
it's
then I
better
will
to let his
press.
argument come and then
Arey,
you
I
give your
said
argument.
B.
So your agreement is more.
I said B,
Okay,
not D.
Okay. Cool. I'll try to convince you.
See, I'll first talk about known as Frozen again, I guess.
No.
No, it's not Frozen.
He's not.
Okay, so for me, the positives were Silver Surfer and the last fight in which he combines all the powers, and the chemistry between the Silver Surfer and Invisible Woman. I liked it. Hated
rest my case.
Galactus. Hated Galactus.
That
Or whatever
Was
that
Galactus
cloud
in the
was. Yeah.
Okay, that's the whole point. No, so if we did not have characters, you cannot hate something which was not there.
He told his name. Silver Surfer said his name is Galactus.
Come on. This is like saying Avengers 1 is bad because Thanos was bad. It's like that.
No,
Look, it's a Loki-based movie.
come
It's a
on.
Loki-based movie.
But the thing is, you
Come on.
cannot
Loki-based
have a
movie.
Silver Surfer without a
Come on.
Galactus.
Yeah.
But it's a Loki-based movie. It's a Silver
Wait.
Surfer-based movie.
Wait. Just a minute. Nona, what do you know about Galactus? What does he do?
Each planets.
Yeah, so the guy with the name Galactus came to Earth to eat the planet, and he turned out to be a smoke cloud.
What? That's
I mean, it's
Green
okay, but
Lantern.
it's a Silver Surfer movie. It's a Silver
Exactly.
Surfer movie.
Exactly like the Green Lantern.
I mean, it's like the Loki logic. Just
No,
because
it's
Thanos was
not.
not there, he was still sent by Thanos. You know that, right? He was sent by
No,
Thanos.
but
Loki
But
was sent by
Thanos did not come to Earth. Galactus did come to Earth.
Even Galactus did technically he did not come to Earth. He was in the space, whatever.
But Loki had a character motivation of his own.
Yeah, he was not a
That's okay.
servant of
Thanos. But Silver Surfer is a servant. Na? He will come as a servant only. Na?
So
Loki,
So
Loki
whose
by
servant
chance-
is he? Whose servant is
I
he?
mean, they would bring them in the part 3 if they had the major part.
No. So who does he serve? Who does the Silver Surfer serve?
Galactus.
And what does he do? Does he want to destroy the Earth himself, Silver Surfer?
He wants to.
He wants to get the planet ready for Galactus. That's his whole motivation.
This is
Yes,
so fun.
yes.
So he in himself, Silver Surfer is not a character that wants to destroy or rule Earth like Loki. It's just he's a beacon.
Yes.
He's just a beacon
Yes,
for
he is.
Galactus. He will reach the planet first, and then
He is,
Galactus will
he is,
come.
he is,
That's
he
it.
is.
That's my. I rest my
Now
case,
understand?
my lord.
Okay. Now can I put my counter argument?
शायद एक
Yeah.
बात ना बोलो, बस एक बात.
It's my counter argument time. I was asked to wait till Harneet's arguments to come up so that I can give my counter argument.
Okay. Go on.
It's so
Okay,
much fun
but I
when
have to
your
contact
skin
him.
is not in the game.
Nona has to sit
So
with the
I have-
gavel now.
I have two counter arguments. One is about
Okay.
the whole logic and everything which Harneet is bringing up in his argument. When we were voting for Fantastic Four 1, we were talking about fun, blah, 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 blah. I want to put that as well in this movie as well. This movie also is fun. We get really good action sequences between Silver Surfer and Storm and Silver Surfer and other characters. We have that whole mess up of the past, the superpowers switching between the characters. It's fun. It's fun. It's as fun as the Fantastic Four 1. That's my argument for the first part. That like why we should keep the fun part above the logic and everything in this movie, just because we have used the same logic to vote Fantastic Four 1 highly. My counter argument 2 is which is my main counter argument is that when we were talking and we were talking good about the Fantastic Four 1, Harneet was almost gonna highly rate Fantastic Four 1 only because of the last scene, which apparently was Fantastic Four 2's last scene. So you actually liked that movie so much that you were ready to use that as an argument for calling Fantastic Four 1 as good.
Okay.
But imagine remove that and that movie,
Okay.
that good scene,
this is so
that
fun.
Wait.
great climax. That great climax is in Fantastic Four 2.
Going-
It is in 2. So think about it.
Going by your logic.
Your favorite part of
Going by
Fantastic
your
Four 1 is in
logic.
Fantastic Four 2.
Arey, wait.
Your favorite part of Fantastic Four 1 is in Fantastic Four 2. It is not in Fantastic Four 1, it is in Fantastic Four 2.
Going by your logic,
Imagine.
this is. See, that is why I am giving it a B, right? I am not rating it above
That's
Fantastic
right,
Four or
that's
below
right.
Fantastic Four.
Because no, it is above A. It is above Fantastic Four 1 because it is better. It is the reason why you liked Fantastic Four 1 because it reminds you of Fantastic Four 2's climax scene. Imagine.
But I don't want to be reminded of Fantastic Four 2 because of the Galactus character.
That's okay, fair enough. But it was fun movie because of the climax of it, because it reminds you of Fantastic Four 1. It's so good
Okay.
that it is your memory of Fantastic Four movies is that last scene, and that is
Okay.
part of part 2, no, not part 1.
Okay. Still B.
Okay. So
You know, Big Boss has got nothing on us.
only more camera angles though, which I wish I
Yeah.
had, so
Yeah,
I could just put you two on the screen and fighting. But okay, voting
We are not
starts.
fighting.
Rohit,
We are talking about Fantastic Four.
he forgot what you're
Two,
talking
right?
about.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four, the Silver Surfer.
It's a
Rohit,
dream.
Rohit,
Unlike, unlike
wait.
Rohit, unlike Rohit, at least Harneet remembers Fantastic Four movies because of Part 2
See,
climax.
Rohit,
No, no.
don't give it something like D. It won't matter. Nobody's going to give it D, right?
No.
So give it something that would matter.
बट मेरा ओपिनियन तो मेरा ओपिनियन है ना, मैं
ओह।
थोड़ी यहाँ पे
Oh,
मैं थोड़ी यहाँ पे
opinion
रणनीति करने आया
drop.
हूँ। मैं तो रणनीति थोड़ी करने आया हूँ, मुझे कुछ जीतना नहीं है, मतलब बट आई बिलीव इट इज समवेयर बिटवीन डेयरडेविल एंड इलेक्ट्रा
हाँ, no,
इतना तो
not
नहीं.
that low. huh?
No,
It's a
not
fun
at
movie,
all.
yeah. It's a fun movie. You enjoy it. It's a part of our childhood. It has fun
Not at all.
action sequence between Storm and the Silver Surfer. There are few scenes which you still would love to revisit only because how cool it is on the big screen. I understand the whole they're ruined the characters and everything, but it is so cool. It's such a cool movie.
Have you seen another very trash movie called Transformers: The Last Night?
I have seen it.
Yeah, so the main villain at the end of the so even like for example Unicron हमेशा अपने चमचे भेजता है. For example इसके previous movie में Unicron sends Lockdown first, ठीक है? Then Unicron
Yeah, why are we
comes.
talking about movies
No,
outside?
that wasn't Unicron.
Exactly.
That wasn't Unicron, it was
Silver
Quintessa.
Surfer is-
I'm talking
Silver
about.
Surfer-
I'm talking about. We're
Silver
talking about
Surfer's-
movies of the whole
Silver
Fox universe.
Surfer's
And
turn to Silver Surfer's turn to the good side doesn't matter.
Now I am so happy.
Silver Surfer's turn to the good side doesn't matter unless a Galactus comes in. If you have a cause and you don't have an effect, that makes for a bad story.
And
That is
that's the whole point. So the point was, it was
The
not
point
Silver
is to make a
Surfer's
bad film.
ideology.
The point is to make a bad
No.
film.
It was not Silver Surfer's POV to like come and destroy Earth and everything. That's why they were able to convince him and kill their characters.
Right.
It was good for the movie, right?
What, convince him with the power of
And my whole point is,
See,
and my whole point was, there was no
Galactus-
friendship. My
Galactus
whole
is the
point
biggest-
It was a very fun movie. It's a very fun movie. That is the only reason I'm calling it. It's a very fun
Sahil,
movie.
Galactus is the biggest bad in Marvel universe, right? And if you do him wrong
understand-
in a movie,
I totally understand that. I
If you-
totally understand that.
If you
I
show him like a
totally
fart,
agree with that.
if you show
totally
him
agree
like a
with
fart at the end of a very bad story,
100%
Okay.
agree with the fact that they did not justify his character, neither
Yeah.
looks nor the motivation and anything. I totally understand. My whole argument is that since
Yeah,
we were
I mean,
when
why
we
are
were
you
talking about
arguing-
Fantastic Four 1,
why are
When
we
we
arguing
were
for motivation when there is no character motivation present? You can't argue for
exactly. That's why I said, why are we calling Gatters bad if there was no Gatters? That's what I feel. There was no Gatters. In my opinion, this
wasn't
movie
a
did not have
film.
Gatters.
It's a washed up Hollywood
There was a
product made up to make a sequel. And let's not
but-
let our nostalgia goggles ruin that.
But if we talk about nostalgia, then we have to put many of these movies at D. We are still again talking about only Fox Universe. Yeah, that's why we're not talking about nostalgia.
Because X2 is an objectively good film. X-Men,
Nona, are you still enjoying?
Not
I
really.
like
Not really.
Fantastic Four better than the X-Men movies.
यहाँ पे दुश्मन होके निकलेंगे
Because it was fun. It was fun because they were fun movies. At that time,
Look at
fun mattered to
Nona.
us and
Look at
these movies
Nona not
were fun.
intervening. See, look at Nona not intervening and enjoying everything.
I just
No,
want to
no,
say,
Arey,
I
Arey,
just
Arey.
want to say, I don't know if we'll get an answer out of this argument or not, but we got a super chat from Shelly saying Professor Mulchandani
I have
got
a
a
compromise.
professor.
I have a compromise idea.
Arey.
He just
Arun
can't
was
help
only
himself.
called, Ray.
So we
We
got a
want
super chat.
to-
Thank
we
you,
want
Shelly, for
Sahil on
super
the
chat.
show.
Thank you, Shelly.
Thank you
Thanks
so
to
much.
Sahil also for that.
हमें फॉक्स भी पैसे नहीं
Yeah,
देता,
thank you.
डिज्नी भी पैसे नहीं देता, शेली देती है पैसे. So I am on team Shelly. Shelly is S tier, bro.
This argument
is
is like
S.
mixing water with oil.
Okay.
Okay,
I have a compromise.
answer one question Shikesh asked.
I have a compromise.
Here's a question. I don't remember the Fantastic Four movies. Do I have to watch it again? Is it worth?
First one is worth
Watch it for the fun of it. Watch it for the fun of it. Do not take anything out of it. Like there's nothing to like.
I would rather wait for the MCU's Fantastic Four and not watch the other ones.
Watch it if your life holds no value.
Shelly says
Hey,
Shelly says I would give it an F. That was a grade. I was happy so as hell about the appearance of the Silver Surfer though. And Saiganeshan says
Yes, I watched
nostalgia
too.
is clouding your judgment, lol.
Same.
Who wrote
No,
See, they did
we are
justice to
taking
Silver
this out.
Surfer. The Silver
Yes.
Surfer was stoic enough without any expression, and he was very stoic in the movie. And as he's in the
bad
comics,
CGI. That's bad CGI, brother.
no, I'm just talking about his character. He wasn't angry or happy. He had no emotions, not in his face.
No,
In his, so he's not like very happy or very
Silver
sad
Surfer
or anything about
was
that.
pretty
Tiger
He's just
Shroff
stoic.
करे तो bad acting और Tiger Shroff करे तो bad
But
acting.
he's
No, I know,
he's
man.
literally
The
an
Silver
alien यार.
Surfer-
वो alien है यार वो.
No, but the Silver
हाँ.
Surfer CGI was
Alien का
pretty good,
expression
man.
नहीं होगा तब तो Thanos का भी नहीं
Yeah.
होना चाहिए.
The Silver
Nee,
Are you-
Silver
I'm just
Surfer
saying
is
he had
supposed to be
an
like that. What I'm saying is
Yeah.
Silver Surfer is supposed to be like that, emotionless, right?
They did not know what character to build and honestly gave him a poker face
Because you got
to
it
match that. Okay.
Okay.
But still,
It's
I don't
over.
think it deserves above B.
Okay,
B.
stop now.
I'm still
Everyone
at B.
stop.
Okay, I have a compromise. Can I please?
बताओ अपना Geneva Convention.
बोलो कितना पैसा भेज रहे हो
Let me propose.
कितना पैसा भेज रहे हो अकाउंट में
Let me propose it. Okay. For you guys, I'm ready to vote for B.
हाँ.
But can we keep it before Fantastic Four?
Nay, man, I like the first one better.
Okay, I understand. I'm saying for you guys, I'm ready to score. Bring it at B. I'm not bringing it at A. Okay, I'll give up A. But can we keep it before?
What
one?
leverage do you have? Why should they all listen to you?
I'm bringing it B.
his leverage is he'll not talk it about again and keep quiet about it.
बड़ा अच्छा हूँ मेरी बात
Yes.
He's
सुनो.
like,
Yes.
I will let it be, but you guys put it. But why should they put it?
Because he'll let it
I'm
be.
letting it as. I will let it come at B. No, that's fine.
क्या साहिल मटन खिलाएगा क्या?
हाँ खा लियो ठीक है बता
अरे भाई
bring it at B before Fantastic Four 1. Harneet, please say yes. Harneet, please. Harneet, I
I'm
gave you
okay
good
with
argument.
it. I'm okay with it.
I gave you
I
good
said I'm
argument.
okay
Thank you
with
so
it.
much.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, everyone wait. Wait,
साहिल का दिल
Thank you so much.
टूट
Nona, thank you so much. Nona,
Wait.
thank you so much.
wait. Shrike says, Nona be like, here we go again. Sai Ganesan said, let's move on. Yes, we will. But eventually, Nona is getting content.
Yes,
That's
move
true.
on. Yes.
Okay,
True.
final
Nona,
ranking.
please
I don't
do
want
the
which.
needful.
I don't want where it plays. Just give me final tier ranking for this film.
B.
Fantastic Four.
B.
B.
B. Everyone B.
हाँ.
Now,
Yeah.
does it go before or after?
Yes.
For Sahil, we agree to do that.
हाँ.
We
Thank
what?
you so much.
Everyone
Harneet.
agree?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Everyone
अगर
agree?
D tier पे
Okay.
गया ही नहीं
Yeah.
I'd rather go with Sahil. I'd rather not see his heart.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so
Okay,
much, guys.
so that
I really
was-
appreciate everything.
That was finally we ended Fantastic Four 2. And now it's about the Wolverine.
This was
B.
just like Fantastic Four 2, the power of friendship.
The Wolverine is A tier, S tier, what?
S.
A tier. Because
A.
we have Logan.
A.
A tier.
They gave us
Yeah.
not cutout. What do you call it? Deleted scene where we see
of
the
the
yellow
mask.
suit.
Yeah, he gets yellow suit.
Just
It
for
wasn't
that,
the
I'll
yellow,
give
it
it-
was the orange suit. It was orange, right?
No, yellow.
No,
Don't
it
go
was
into
yellow
technicalities.
and-
It was technically yellow.
Cheetos था भाई Cheetos.
Cheetos तो orange है.
Arey, Nolan commented that joke. I thought it would be Rohit. Look at the chat.
क्या chat
Arun
No,
Goswami
look at
called.
the meet chat.
Arnab Goswami.
Hey,
We got a comic
I know.
accurate suit in the deleted scene. Yep, that's true.
मतलब wasted potential.
But what I remember, it was okayish movie kind of.
नहीं
one?
it's an 8-year movie भाई.
It's a good movie. Except
It's
for
not
the,
S
it was
tier.
a-
the
it is not
explanation
S.
for him losing his powers was very weird.
Yeah, it was weird. See, the movie has a lot of flaws, but it gave us one of the coolest moments of
Yeah.
Wolverine as
Yeah.
a character.
Yeah.
That is why Wolverine fans have a soft spot for this movie.
Which
Loved
was?
the Hiroshima
It
scene.
has flaws. It has flaws for
Loved
sure.
the-
Yeah.
I remember
Love
the
the
first
Hiroshima
scene, the World
atomic
War
bomb
scene.
scene. One of the best atomic
loved
bomb
it.
scenes in all of movie history. One of the best atomic bomb scenes.
I like.
Yeah.
I
And he
like
just loves his atomic bomb scenes, man.
Yeah.
He's the bomb man.
Oppenheimer, who?
You should need to watch Godzilla -1 though.
I also like the scene.
I
where he
have.
I also like the scene where he gets his healing factor back, and like up until that point, he was like losing to everyone, and then he just gets up and like he fights her Mariko's father.
I like that character also. Yukio is her name, right?
Yeah.
The one who
Yes,
sees the
yes.
future.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yukio.
Yeah,
Yeah, I loved
she was
that
a good
character
character,
also.
yeah.
I like the scene where he fights Mariko's father, and that guy, and he's like, "What kind of monster are you?" And he's like, "I'm the Wolverine."
I'm the Wolverine.
The only thing I didn't like was the forced chemistry between Mariko and him, like
Yeah,
out
that
of
was
the blue.
weird.
That was weird.
But I think it was the demand of the movie is that you want to have
You
like,
know,
have some.
have you seen the pitch
some
meeting?
other-
Have you seen the pitch meeting for this movie?
No.
Nahi, bhai.
And for a lot of movies, he says this thing. No, so when he says like these character kiss, and the producer guy asks why, because they both are attractive male and female characters. That's why. That is the whole
Yeah,
point
yeah.
of that scene.
What?
It's one movies that he's kissing different characters in every movie, even though they are like kind of sequels to each other. And I think it's the same demand for Wolverine as well, that you want to have a romantic interest for Wolverine in every movie. And I think that's why they added
Dil
her as well.
तोड़वाना है
in this
बंदे का भाई. Dil तोड़वाना है.
Yeah,
पूरा
plus,
complete.
yeah, 8 year plus his nightmare scene at the start,
Yeah.
where he's
Oh, it's so
remembering
good.
Jean Grey.
It's well executed.
Very nice.
It's well
scene.
executed. Very well
Yeah.
executed. Yeah.
Better nightmare scenario than Batman.
Hey,
Eh,
See,
I like the Batman. I like the.
It was just a joke.
Dystopian
It was
future.
just a joke.
Nolan's ego got hurt, like blasted.
Yeah, I like the nightmare sequence. Huh?
Keep it at 8.
Yeah.
Keep it at 8.
Are Shrike
No, no,
says Yukio was in Deadpool 2.
She is in Deadpool 1. Deadpool 2, yeah, she is in Deadpool 2.
By the way, in the
but
poll,
Yukio is
I
a
had put
same,
Harneet.
No, that's a different Yukio.
different Yukio.
Shrike says Oppenheimer cross Harneet tick.
अरे डालो already 8 year में. We
Arey,
already
my God!
decided. We
Bruce
already
Wayne,
decided.
control.
We already
भाई
decided.
नोलन अगर
Dude,
हिंदी में बात
honestly,
करते भाई.
honestly, how much I remember about the film and people talking about it, no one liked the film, so I'm
I
surprised.
liked it. I
You
liked
guys
it.
says, so before
People
X2
loved
or
it,
after
dude.
X2?
You've been talking to the wrong people.
After.
After X2. After
In
X2.
the chat also people are saying lower A to A, so I think it works for everyone. Next
Okay.
is
Yeah.
X-Men First Class, which I have seen and I really
S
like it.
tier, baby, S
Hey.
tier.
S tier, S
baby.
tier.
S tier.
S tier all the way.
This movie was a good X-Men movie compared to the
Yeah.
trilogy. I thought X-Men was coming back with this movie, and then they went and made Dark Phoenix.
Dude, Michael Fassbender as Magneto is one of the best castings in the
Best
whole
cast.
X-Men universe.
I mean, it's so good that even though the original X-Men Magneto is also a great casting, for a young Magneto, he's surpassed.
Yeah.
Like you can imagine him as the young Magneto,
Yeah.
and it's so good. I mean, like,
Agreed, bilkul.
Yeah.
You can see the transformation from Michael Fassbender to Ian McKellen.
Yes, I don't think so. We have any other character in which there are two people playing at different ages, and they both are very good at casting. It's
James
very rare.
McAvoy also, as Professor X, I think James McAvoy
Yeah.
also does a good job.
Yeah, McCoy also. Yeah, he does a very good job.
Dalo, S.
I think the first time in the chat is
SS,
also saying
clearly
S. Everyone is S.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
I really liked it. I think this is the closest we get to X-Men 97,
An
which I think is the
X-Men
best.
ensemble kind of a movie. Yeah.
Dude, Magneto's scene in the bar when he, comes across these ex-Nazi generals and kills them. Dude, amazing scene.
So it is X-Men before a... Where?
Before. Top.
Before. Top tier.
And the most interesting thing is he has played a Nazi as well. He has played an Jew as well. Like he was
Yeah.
a Nazi in Inglourious Bastards, right?
Okay.
Got
Okay.
silence.
So I think that
Yes.
was quite easy.
Yeah.
It didn't suck. Okay.
Yep.
Shelly said it didn't suck. So good. Interesting. Next is the new
No, skip.
Fantastic Four.
That doesn't belong in the list. Does not belong in
It
the
does not
list.
belong.
Fan for
D tier.
D tier.
Guys, I have an
FF.
issue. Guys, there's an issue. We already have 2 movies at D, and there are 3 movies which could potentially be at D in the future. What do we do?
We wait when that happens.
We wait. We will
Okay.
move them.
So no,
Okay,
not even
okay.
C tier. Like
No,
at least
D.
VFX was good.
No. D tier.
Outside. Don't want in the
F.
list. Don't want it in the list.
Like
Think out of the box, Nona.
was
This movie is so bad that it is not even fun. It is not even fun.
I saw.
Not even one action sequence was good.
Disclaimer: I have not seen the movie. I just saw
What they tried to do is
one 7-second scene of the film, which was like on YouTube, which said the worst line in cinema history, and it was. So what should we call ourselves? Fantastic.
it's fantastic. Say that again.
Yeah, Fantastic Four, yeah.
So
That is the last scene of the movie.
the whole chat says D tier, FF new. First 20 minutes was okay, then it felt all trash. It's not even
What they
Fantastic
tried to
Four.
do
It's
is
fan-
actually
That was really good.
because of the Dark Knight, and
Yes,
everything, they
Dark Knight.
wanted to go dark and gritty towards Fantastic Four, and it didn't work.
I think I remember a few moments where they're going into the ship and they're traveling and something happens there. One of the
See,
guys.
whole movie is like problematic. The motivation of the cast, the motivation of the team to go to the other planet is like just because they are drunk. So there is no motivation other than being drunk.
Aditya makes a good point. It's not Fantastic Four. It's Fant-Four-tastic.
Yeah,
And for-
Rohit already made that joke.
Fan for stick.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Rohit has been making that joke from the start.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, Fantastic.
Fan for stick.
Fan for stick.
For
So this was an easy one. Next is
yeah.
X-Men
Okay,
Days of
okay.
Future Past.
For me, this movie is peak X-Men. Before this, it was nothing.
Yes.
After this, it fell.
Nolan Batman is a very good character in comics.
This is peak X-Men, dude. This combined the old and the new together, and it brought everything.
if
It's
I-
a genius
Love the movie.
how they
Yeah.
were able to pull this off movie.
If I
The
count,
way they pulled it
Love
off.
the movie.
okay, wait. If I count how many superhero films I've seen multiple times, Avengers will all those films will be there, and the only X-Men movie that will be there is this film, which I've actually seen so many times because it's always fun.
No,
Just to get
mine is
in.
this one, but yeah.
Loved the
Yes,
movie.
yes, for sure.
Just
Dude,
to get in the
Yes,
film,
yes.
it's so much fun
my
every time.
my favorite scene is when Charles Xavier meets Charles Xavier.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's like fan fiction, Oh, we had a previous trilogy with different actors. We have new with the younger actors, and then you brought a story where you just collide them.
Yeah.
And what a lovely name, Days of Future Past. It is one of the genius names of a like a.
It gave us one of the best speedster movement on shot
Yeah.
on cinema history.
Oh yes, exactly.
You know?
If you could save
You know the-
time in a
in the
In a
future-
bottle.
Future when they everyone's working together, Magneto
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Charles and Wolverine and how Wolverine sent back.
Like
the only-
Sentinels are actually scary in this movie, right?
Yeah.
When they're attacking everybody, they actually
That's
seem scary.
what-
Even
that's
Trask,
what-
even Magneto, even
No, but
Blue Girl.
that's what
Peter Dinklage. Peter Dinklage.
Dude,
Arey,
this movie,
not Peter.
Mystique.
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 Everyone
Dude,
is just it works so well.
this movie made the Sentinels so terrifying. I was like, when I was watching X-Men 97, I'm like, these people are taking down Sentinels like they are nothing. What is the, what the hell? I like the movie did Sentinels better than X-Men 97.
Everyone in the chat is saying
Wow,
S tier,
that's-
S tier. It had
S,
old
yeah,
cast
S
as
is
a
it.
new and peak X-Men. Days of
It's
Future
S
Past was
tier.
the X-Men sold in 1981. But this movie messed up the timeline, but I don't care. That is one issue, but I don't think that issue is of the
one more
film.
thing. I think
See. The
Yeah,
only
also-
thing that
also-
messed up the timeline of this movie was the ending and the next movie. This movie didn't mess up the timeline.
Yeah. The only thing I remember that was
Yeah,
messed
the
up
next
in this
movie
movie
messes up
was
this thing. Yeah.
like how Mystique got her hands on Wolverine, and in
Yeah.
the next movie he is with Stryker. So that is, the only issue. Otherwise,
That's the
this movie is
problem of the
nice.
other film, not this film.
See, this movie
Yes,
did not.
one of the other film. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
the
no,
next movie-
Mystique gets her hand on the
Yeah.
on Wolverine in this movie. So what
Yeah,
does
so-
that even mean? That is the whole
So
point.
basically, the timeline could have been like altered. Like somehow the timeline got altered. It was left with an open ending, which was fine. It did not leave
Yeah.
any plot hole.
Yeah.
It's the next movies that messed it up.
Loved this movie too. Everything about it.
I also like that, they don't focus on making Wolverine the hero at the end. Because he's
And
actually thrown out of the
the
climax.
point where they are all about to die in the future, and then Charles and Magneto talk about all these years fighting each other. They're realizing that they fought the wrong enemy the whole time. That line is amazing in that context.
And even when he Wolverine
but-
returns, everything is changed.
In fact, I feel this could have even ended the whole X-Men thing also, right? Like this,
that
it's
was
a
a
great
perfect
end.
ending.
Last movie. as
Yeah.
well. If this was
Great
the last
bookending.
movie of the X-Men, it would have been a great ending.
That's why I
Sabar
was so
karo,
annoyed
wait,
when Xmen
sabar
Apocalypse
karo.
came out.
Yeah.
Sabar karo, next movie aane wali. So S
Put
tier,
this
S
in-
tier easily.
No,
S tier, yeah.
Logan is an ending for Wolverine, not for X-Men.
Yeah.
Okay, S tier everyone, but where?
Yeah.
Start, top, peak.
Second,
Peak, yeah, top. Yeah.
No, peak.
Okay,
No,
okay.
top.
I don't
top.
mind. It's okay. I don't mind.
Yeah.
All right, so we have almost left with 6 movies, guys. So I hope you're having a good time. If you are doing, do like, share, subscribe. I see 8 likes. Thank you for that. Now it's time for Logan, which
S.
is considered
D.
to be the greatest
S.
film ever made.
Not to me.
Not just
not to
superhero
me.
film.
I
It's
did not
considered
like
as-
Logan that much.
D tier, D tier.
Come
You
on, I
don't
need
like
you.
slow movies, no?
Rohit, I need you. Rohit, I need you. Rohit, I need
I'm
you.
joking. I'm joking. Obviously S tier, dude. What are you talking about?
Logan is S tier, man.
Logan is S tier.
If Logan is not S, I am going out.
You know how they took this character and how they turned the whole X-Men thing and his powers into his own curse. And that's why I had actually written a story similar to Logan's for Ashwathama's character. Like Ashwathama is still present
Nice.
and he's going through that. He's having all the diseases, having everything, but he cannot die.
Dude,
right? So he's suffering from
Dude, the
all of it.
first trailer with that song Hurt and the trailer,
Oh yeah.
like it still gives me chills.
Dude, his claws are not coming out. He's unable to fight properly. That degradation of a hero, man. That's the way it did it, and the story, and the helplessness of when
And it is and it makes the entire trilogy of Wolverine, like the 1, 2, 3, like a proper complete. Like the first part, he's getting his powers.
even the
part two
Wolverine
is-
was by Mangold, right?
Yeah. That's why I said Wolverine should be in A tier because it gave us James Mangold as a director for the Wolverine films as well.
Fair enough. Yeah, just bring it up.
But dude, when Charles Xavier dies, the movie actually is one of the peak moments of the whole X-Men franchise.
Yep.
When he's bearing Charles Xavier and he's holding X-23's hand, like that moment in itself is one of the peak moments of the
Even
franchise.
his death, dude, like the way she turns the cross into
Also,
an X.
can we
Yeah.
talk about the poster of the movie? If you remember, I think we all remember the poster of the movie.
Yeah.
X-23 is holding the hand, and then there's
Yeah.
like half
Yeah.
of like,
Which
it
Deadpool
was
did, no?
so good.
Which Deadpool
That's an
Wolverine-
iconic.
Yeah, which Deadpool did. Yeah. It's so iconic. Yeah.
Oh, I
that
remember
poster
Johnny
itself
Cash.
is more iconic than
Johnny Cash is the singer of that song, na, Hurt, that was in the
Yeah.
movie.
I think the poster itself is more famous than many other X-Men movies.
Even the the plot beat of when Xavier's going to have those what do you call it?
Seizures.
Seizures and the vibration and how he has to go through it and he's killing people on the way. And the film was R-rated.
Yeah.
And it also
Yeah,
got
yes,
X-23, who was badass.
Yeah.
So even the comic booky and entertaining aspects with the great story and so much. Yeah, I agree with Nolan. It's just a bit of slow movie, not a very engaging superhero film, but still I think easily
You know,
the greatest.
helplessness
Where
is
do I
not
place
just
it?
Wolverine's.
Where do I place it?
After
Yes. Oh.
Days of Future Past.
After
No.
Future Past.
Yeah.
Oh, after Super
before-
Past.
Okay, yeah.
Really?
Before-
For
I
everyone.
think you
I
can
think
put
what-
it first also. I think you
don't-
can
You
put it
put it
first
first,
also.
but
Yeah, but
but I think
I don't like it that much.
Okay, first or second?
feel-
First or second? Just say first or second.
Second.
First.
I'm
second.
I'm okay anyways. I'm
Hey,
okay with
I
it.
love Logan. I love Logan to its beat, but the point is, we're still talking about at the end of the day, we're talking about X-Men movies and all that, and the Days of Future Past is just so X-Men. It's too X-Men.
Yeah.
Harneet, say one.
You know,
One or two.
I have a counter argument. You know, we talked about X-Men Days of Future Past scene where both of the Charles Xavier meet. And we have seen the rise of Charles Xavier through all the movies, and to see him in this mental state, and this degraded in this movie was something else. And I think this deserved to be the first.
Okay. So 1, 2, 2 ones, 2 twos. Rohit, tiebreaker.
For me, it's 1.
He'll say one. Yeah,
Okay.
I know how much Rohit loves Logan.
Let me see the chat.
Wait. Actually, you know what? Sahil said one thing which is lingering in my head, that
Kill that bastard thing and lingering in your head.
Like,
Kill it.
we are ranking the X-Men films at the end of the day. So I feel
So even Logan is
the
X-Men.
fact
They have four X-Men.
No.
movies.
Wait.
Logan works
I'm saying
as a
that-
good standalone film.
Nahin,
Like
suno.
As a standalone film, it's too good.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I feel standalone films are easier to make than ensemble films. Because
Yes.
you're
Yes.
making a Days of Future Past where you're making every character shine. Okay. You have
It was a
terrifying-
more difficult job.
Shelley makes a good
Oh.
point. The film was nominated for Oscar.
doesn't matter. A lot of crap is nominated.
No.
for-
Oscar. Yeah, exactly.
No, but this wasn't crap, no?
A lot of crap even wins Oscars. So it's not just
It's not like this is a standalone and not comic book based movie. It is based off of Old Man Logan storyline, right?
Days of Future Past is also based on a comic book.
But
Yeah, I agree. I know.
Do
So
we?
I feel
Rohit, are you
X-Men,
changing your stance?
Yeah, I think I'll give it, like,
Thank you so much.
it's such a difficult choice because दोनों ही equally इतने अच्छे films हैं.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And they both are peak of different.
See, this is also one of those things. If you asked me some other day, I might say Days of Future Past. But today, I think talking about it,
So
Logan seems to be the first one.
Harneet, we'll bring you back again after, okay?
Okay.
You know what?
we need
Listen,
future
listen.
Harneet to meet past Harneet.
Yeah, we
You
need.
know what?
Yeah, we need.
I think with this argument, I'm in my Vinland Saga phase. I have no enemies. They're both equal for me.
That doesn't help, no?
But they are both equal. And why can't we choose one? Like, we can just
That's the
say,
format of the game. We
अरे
have
सोमन
to.
की बात है ना. See, again, this is not like a final thing.
You know,
na.
I'll say
Like,
something.
This is
I'll
just
say-
our list.
I'll say something. Objectively, Logan is the best film in all of these. Easily. Even Days of it's better film wise, objective is better. But if you ask me
Okay.
right now, do you want to watch X-Men Days of Future Past or Logan? I'll watch Days of Future Past.
Days of Future Past.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
Too good.
Because
A very good
Logan is
argument.
too
A very good
slow,
argument.
man. It's not a movie you can watch anytime.
No, slow
you
is not
want.
an issue. Slow is not the issue. But imagine if you want to watch an X-Men film and then you get to watch Days of Future Past, in which
Yeah.
everything you have ever seen in the X-Men universe you
right
get to
now,
see in one
guys.
movie. It is too good to be true.
All of us,
Logan is not too good to be true.
Logan is
Yeah,
depressed.
no,
all of
Logan will
us
make-
are going to
very
watch
psychological,
Deadpool and Wolverine
philosophical.
in a week, right? All of us are watching it in a week.
Mhm.
If we right now sit and say, let's watch one X-Men movie, so we get, kind of not build up to the film, but just to get into the back into the world, you will choose Logan or you'll choose
That's
X-Men.
Days of Future Past.
Days of Future Past.
Days of Future Past, yes.
Okay, so I think that answers.
I'll choose Logan in that situation. Like,
Rohit को ना
अरे
चाहिए depression.
ये उल्टा ही
no, but he gave me that
Some
scenario.
people-
But
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
In fact, Deadpool 3 might destroy whatever we got built up for in Logan. Might.
Wait,
No,
didn't
the thing
Dark
is,
Knight get
Because
a? Did the Dark Knight get a nomination for screenplay?
yeah, Oscar. It did go for Oscar, yeah.
Yeah.
I totally
It
agree
did
with
not
Nona.
win.
Shelly says, Sagan says Logan. They are two different things. All right. First place, second for Rikesh. Days of Future Past is 4.5 and Logan is 5 by 5. List now is visible. Oh, sorry. Okay, so Logan then goes second. We'll come back to this discussion. But next film is, guys, the most wild film
X gonna give it to
called
you. Gonna give it to you. X
Deadpool.
gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you. Now where do we put this? After all that discussion, where do we put Deadpool?
Deadpool is S tier, man.
Yeah, but where in S tier?
So your X-Men has to come down. I don't think first class Sahil will let
No.
come down.
Leave
Logan
it there.
will not let come down, and Days of Future none of us will
I
let down.
actually want to put Deadpool in S tier. So if you want to put one down, I think I'm okay with X-Men coming down. But
See,
Deadpool
we
has to
have
be
to
S
fill
tier.
the A. We have to fill A
This-
also. Let's put Deadpool as A.
This is what I said right
No,
at the
Deadpool
beginning.
is S.
X-Men 1 is A tier, not S tier. I said this as soon as I
Yeah,
came
exactly.
online.
It's Deadpool.
But everyone
guys.
wanted to put it in S.
No, Deadpool is in S tier, bhai. There's
Yeah,
no
bring
Yeah,
X-Men down.
but we cannot remove anything else, yeah.
X-Men 1.
We can
See,
remove-
Nona,
I am fine with
Nona.
Yeah.
X-Men.
Nona, you can put X-Men in the A tier at first, and then
Yeah.
you can put Deadpool in the S tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But talk about Deadpool, no?
What do you want to talk about?
Arey?
What do you want to talk about Deadpool?
Deadpool revolutionized the game. Like, it showed people that R-rated superhero movies
Films can earn $1 billion.
We got Logan because of Deadpool.
Right. That was my next point. We got Logan because of
Wait,
Deadpool
Logan
as
came
well.
before Deadpool or Deadpool came before Logan?
After
After Deadpool.
Next year.
It was one full year later.
What?
2016 was Deadpool 1 and
Logan
Oh,
came out
then
in
we.
2016.
I think missed it.
Yeah, you made a mistake there, but
yeah.
I thought it was on purpose.
Not
So
on
it
purpose.
actually gave way for Logan to be R-rated because of the success of Deadpool.
I think Deadpool was like
Okay, bring
it
bring
came
X-Men
at the
back.
right time
No.
when we needed something different in superhero genre.
Loved Dopinder. Loved Dopinder in
Timing was
that.
good. Loved Dopinder, yeah.
But I really enjoy the Hindi dub also. It's so much fun.
Hey.
Yeah, it's fun.
Hindi,
Dude,
Hindi dub
the-
is
UTV movies.
Hindi-
UTV movies.
No, Hindi dub artist is actually famous. Like people because Deadpool 2 Ranveer Singh voiced it and people actually backlashed because they wanted the
Yeah.
original voice. His name is Sanket Mahatre, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he does a lot of.
Dude, he's a different
he's a-
fandom because he has done so many dubs for so many other films.
Yeah. But
So-
Colossus was also very nice.
So people are saying remove X1, Deadpool.
Remove
X1 you can put in A tier at first.
Me and my brother went to watch Deadpool and they didn't allow me inside. I had to go back home alone. Oh. You know what we did once? So we were underage.
We made Nona go in front.
No, why? And they made me wear a turban so that they don't they realize and they put me first to go in. So they realize everyone is same age. It was this Fast and Furious, the one where Paul Walker's last film.
Yeah. 7.
7.
I remember, man, in the early morning, I'm tying the turban, not used to it, just because these guys want to get in the. And before we reached, right, before we entered, the two kids entered and they removed them. They're like, you're not allowed. The security put them out.
In our city, Nona, I think you're aware people are just happy to get audience for these
Yeah,
kind of movies.
they
so
don't
allow
care.
everybody in.
I think Deadpool is a film, like which you are allowed to watch if you're over 18, but you can truly appreciate if you're 15, or 14. Like in the
I don't.
like especially when because your adolescent mind is firing on all neurons at that time, right? And you also have that edgy raunchy phase, right? I feel it's a very, matlab,
Where does it
that
go?
kind of. It goes for me between First Class and Logan.
Oh, right?
Bring X1.
Yeah. X1 at A first. Yeah. Makes sense.
Agree?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Everyone.
Okay.
Hope Chad also agrees. Friends, they are more strict in Kerala. I live in California and there were all kinds of kids in my screening. Yeah, it depends to screening actually.
Hmm. Okay.
But next is Xmen Apocalypse, which I have big thoughts. So, you know.
C tier.
C tier.
I think we have to keep it at B for very obvious reason because there's another movie coming at A. So
Without
we have to keep it at
looking
B.
into the future, I say
I mean,
Apocalypse.
yeah, we know the future. We have lived the future.
Apocalypse is D
How
for
do
me.
you not?
Honestly, it's D for me.
Apocalypse is
so
C for me
stupid.
because
Like the concept
Apocalypse.
was so good, the potential was so good of the character.
Oh,
like
dude, the trailer.
Apocalypse should
the
have been
trail-
the Thanos of the franchise.
Dude, the
And they
trailer
turn it
set
into
it
a
up so
stupid
nicely,
person.
man. The trailer,
The trailer was so good, so
amazing.
hyped. We were so hyped for the trailer. I remember. The trailer was so good.
From the ruins of their world, we will build a better one. Dude,
like, they
that
literally,
dialogue
like,
hit so hard,
he cannot
man.
be touched. He cannot do anything, and later they just do something, and he is taken down easily. And Magneto, he destroys the whole
It
world.
was not easy. It
So
was not
many
easy.
people
It was
die.
not that easy.
Dude,
So
they,
many
they,
people
they, they
die,
just
and then he's like, "Oh,
conveniently-
I'm sorry."
Conveniently brought in Dark Phoenix at that moment.
Yeah.
I think
Right.
Magneto's storyline was a lot repetitive in this one as compared to all previous movies. So same thing, same tragedies were happening to him, and he would go bad for a while and then come back at the end of it. So I didn't like that part.
So what do you guys?
I would
say?
keep it at B because, okay, if you want to still look at the past, we have Fantastic Four duology in B. So can we keep this as well as B? Because it has good moments also. I know it's a bad film, but it has good moments also.
Like
feel
it had
it's-
a repetition
like
of
the scene where Charles
Quicksilver
Xavier
scene.
goes bald.
I feel it should go in C because, like Sahil said, it has a very good moment of Quicksilver saving the kids.
Which
from
is
the
repetitive,
Yeah.
right? It's like same thing again.
No,
Plus-
but
plus-
it's not that good. It was new. It was new and good. It was good. And
it's
I think if you have seen the behind the scenes, you will realize that this was even a tougher scene to shoot.
Wait, is this a film where there's a scene of Wolverine running and then Jean Grey does this to him and then he just runs
Yeah.
away?
No,
Yeah, this was the one.
What? What's
Yes.
I don't.
Yeah.
Wolverine
But-
with the big thing on his head.
Are they go to some facility and he runs away from there and then
They go to Stryker's facility, right?
oh yeah. I remember.
and then she does something
Yes,
to his head and then
So
and
he
they're like,
kills
what
a
did you
lot of
do?
people off the camera.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah,
was so
this was
nonsense
this,
scene. So.
this was
For
that
what?
one.
Okay,
But it
final
was not
ratings.
as bad as-
That was just to have Hugh Jackman in the movie because till that point there was
See,
not
my
a
point
single
is it's not
X-Men
as
movie
bad
without
as
him.
X-Men 3 or X-Men Origins Wolverine. So it's not as bad as those movies. So it deserves B.
Yeah, it deserves B. At least in this
man.
list, it deserves B. But yeah,
Put it top of C, start of C.
It's better than X3, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than X3. It is
I'll
actually
go
better
also
than
because
X3.
you guys will not agree so for D, so I also go for C then.
Yeah.
Two
Put
C's.
start of C.
Two C's. What else? Trial.
I said B.
Okay.
I still say B.
No,
Two
it will
B,
come.
two C. Rohit.
It will come down again, man.
I feel it should be C.
I don't see it coming down. Because
Because
other
it's
movies
on
are
C.
like-
That you can.
Okay, if you keep it at C, at least keep it before X-Men 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, then only.
Okay.
I hope the chat agrees.
A.
A.
Wait. Let me take the chat.
A. क्या बोलती तू?
In USA, you can watch R-rated movies under 18 years age as long as you have someone over 18 with you. That's called UA with here in India.
Yeah, you can even carry
No,
guns.
R में it is 17 plus. R is 18 plus.
See, in India, we don't have a proper R movie also. Like if the movie is rated A,
We have A.
it's still going to be censored.
By the way, Kill was not censored.
Yeah,
Because
kill.
it had 0 cuts.
No black squares.
Nothing. No blurring out, nothing. Total
You should
brutal.
watch Kill, Nolan. I think you'll enjoy Kill.
I told him we should go. But now I see okay, X-Men Apocalypse is C tier. They don't really enforce it. I have been watching R-rated movies since I was 7. Wow, Shelly. Parents would drop us off at the movie theaters and in we went. I mean, for Salar and Animal, they asked ID card. Now it depends on the center. They don't ask for ID for me. Okay, the only movies the card for is NC-17 C tier. Okay, we got C tier then. So next movie is Deadpool
A.
2.
8 year.
8 year.
A.
Those.
What I
Those
liked
goes.
about Deadpool 2 was I like the emotional beats what they were trying to go for. I feel sometimes when you just go too crazy with all the jokes and strong language and everything, I felt like I liked how they still came back and attached to a emotional core that he couldn't take the loss of the loved one, and at the end then they made a fun story of the time travel thing and everything. So I like the emotional core of the
was
film.
fun. Yeah.
A start top of A tier.
A is good. A is good for it.
Top of A tier.
Yeah.
No. Not
Top of A tier. That means both.
Not top of 8 year. No.
It is
No.
not better than X-Men and Wolverine. Come on.
No.
No, it is not. It is not.
No, Wolverine is still better.
Yeah,
No,
Wolverine is
Deadpool 2
better.
is better than.
I'm not
the
sure
Wolverine.
about this, huh?
Deadpool 2 is better than the Wolverine, not better than X2.
X-Men 1.
And X-Men should be at the end, but well, मेरी कौन सुनता है?
So you can put it before Wolverine then if everybody is agreeing on that.
Yeah. I mean, we got comic accurate Juggernaut, man.
We got Celine Dion in a Deadpool movie, man.
Did we?
Yeah, क्या Ashes बोल के जो गाना था उसी
Oh,
movie
so
में.
you're just talking about the song. I
Oh, I
thought you were
thought as
actually
an
in the movie.
I was wondering कहाँ पर थी.
No, I mean
Shrike
Celine Dion
says
is
A tier, Deadpool 2 middle,
Dude, we
A tier.
got Brad Pitt in the movie, man.
X-Force
We
is
got
greater than
Deadpool in
Avengers.
Deadpool 1.
X-Force
For
is greater than
Deadpool 1.
Avengers. So you say before Wolverine?
Oh yeah.
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 Okay.
Okay.
Then next is two films that I've not seen, so you guys have to decide. Next is Dark
I have
Phoenix.
seen both.
दोनों को डाल
D.
दो भाई.
D. दोनों.
No.
This is D.
We can't put more than 4. We can't put more than 4, no.
So this is D.
No, you-
This is D then.
I
I
wonder
mean,
if
New Mutants is worse.
see I've
New
only
Mutants
heard
is the
about
worst
these
film.
both films.
Brad Pitt was in Deadpool 2. X-Force was in
Wolverine
Deadpool 2. No, X-Force was in 2. Like, I know
He's
that
building
because
up the
Domino-
real base.
No,
Yeah, Brad Pitt is in 2.
2. X-Force was in
He
2.
was
'cause
in 1, right? When he's
No.
building up that team.
They build
No,
the team in
that's
2.
the second
That's what
one.
Domino comes in 2. And then Domino has that whole
X-Force is in 2.
scene where they're chasing Cable, and then Domino's luck just keeps coming in, and Deadpool.
Yeah, X-Force is in 2, not 1.
Okay, maybe.
But Dark Phoenix and Mutants both I've heard from Varun only, and he hated Dark Phoenix, so that I never.
Yeah,
watched it.
I hated I hated New Mutants more because New Mutants, it's not even an X-Men movie. It should not even be a part of this universe. That bad it is. Dark Phoenix, at least it's like a disservice to Dark Phoenix's character. It's still X-Men movie.
People in the chat says Dark Phoenix
Wow.
B.
हाँ Dark Phoenix को बाहर ही फेंको
But
यार.
then if we put Dark Phoenix at D, then we cannot put New Mutants at D. That is the issue.
New Mutants worked as a horror movie.
It did, oh,
So we can put Daredevil in
Family.
C, right? We can push
Not a horror,
Daredevil
as a
in C,
thriller
and we
movie.
can put these
New
two at
Mutants
the end.
works as a thriller movie.
okay. Yeah, if you put Daredevil at C, then we can put both these movies at D.
Yeah, that's what I'm
हाँ,
saying.
I agree.
Everyone agree?
That's
Agreed.
okay. That's
Yeah.
Agreed,
Makes
agreed,
sense.
agreed.
New Mutants at least better than Fantastic Four, man.
Okay.
Okay, if you say so.
I liked
I
it.
want to say yes, but no, it is.
Yeah.
They both are very unforgettable movies. Sorry, forgettable movies. They both are.
Unforgettable in a bad way.
No, so is Dark
I
Phoenix?
said forgettable. I said I corrected myself.
I don't
Dark Phoenix is still the worst.
Yeah, see, Dark Phoenix.
Even
no,
Fantastic
because
Four
it-
is.
See,
I think Dark Phoenix is better.
No,
is
but
better than Fantastic.
listen. Dark Phoenix is good as a movie, but it is bad because it ruined the franchise.
Yes. Just like
We
Fantastic
should
Four,
have Electra at last. To be honest,
they could have.
not better
They
than
wanted to like
Dark
reboot
Phoenix.
Fantastic Four, but then they wanted to reboot Fantastic Four after this movie, but they did. They
Yeah,
could
so,
not. Happen.
so that's the thing. Fantastic Four was a reboot, so it didn't ruin anything. Dark Phoenix was like the end of the entire series of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God knows how. I can't even count.
So
how many
basically,
movies.
we are
It
we are
ruined
punishing
everything.
we are punishing the movie. We are
Yeah.
not rating it.
It ruined everything, man.
I don't think there was anything
See-
left because that time the deal had become right.
It killed
Disney has
off.
bought
Yeah,
Fox.
kind of.
See, this was just a formality movie because they were not even trying to do anything because Disney has bought Fox by then.
Dude, they killed off Jean Grey, thereby nullifying the ending of Days of Future Past.
Shyaganation says, why this limit of 4? That is just to make this interesting. Because if there's no limit, right, we'll just put any number of movies in D and there'll be nothing in C.
This
and D.
is because Nona is our new Ekta Kapoor.
This is because Nona hates fun, man. No, actually, Nona likes fun. That's why he's done it.
So New Mutant
Doesn't
goes to
Because Nona has started watching Big Boss. That's why.
Nona kalesh kar raha hai.
okay. Let's
Karwa.
now finalize, guys. Let's finalize this.
Elektra at last. Elektra is not better than.
Okay,
Dark Phoenix.
let's go from the bottom. Okay, you say Elektra is the worst.
Yeah.
Then Fantastic
Then
Four.
Yeah, it's good. This is
Four,
good. This is good.
Fantastic Four is the best.
Yeah.
No, man. Fantastic.
No. Dark Phoenix should be
Dark
before
Phoenix,
Fantastic Four.
Dark Phoenix.
And New Mutant.
I like this. This is good. D is
Okay,
good.
this works.
Then let's go to
This
C.
works.
X Apocalypse, I think should come back.
You're
Daredevil,
saying-
okay, everyone.
No, I think
You're saying it's better than.
Yeah.
You're saying Last Stand is better?
I feel like Apocalypse is worse, so it should go more.
I
extended.
feel-
I think Apocalypse has better scenes. There has more good scenes than X-Men. Last
Yeah.
time.
I feel
yeah,
it
it's
should
not
be.
counted as the last.
X-Men Apocalypse.
I feel it
is-
should be.
Yeah, continue.
I feel it should be Origins, then Last Stand, then Daredevil, then Apocalypse.
No.
Oh.
No,
I
no,
agree
no.
with Origins being first. I agree with
Dude,
Origins
Daredevil
being
came
first,
from
but that's
D.
it.
Daredevil came from D, so it cannot come ahead.
Exactly. Yeah. Daredevil remains at the last, no matter what happens.
You can put Origins
Rohit
at
was the
first.
one who put Daredevil in D, first of all.
You're saying Origins
So,
first.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Origins, Apocalypse, Last Stand, and then Daredevil.
Yeah.
I
this
agree.
works.
Okay,
works.
fair enough.
Now someone says this list is in, not someone, Saganation says this list is already invalid when both fantastic movies are in B because of nostalgia. They should not be higher than C in an actual list.
It's not because of nostalgia, okay?
It's not just because
by
of
the fact that
nostalgia.
I like Fantastic Four better than the X-Men movies.
But here
The
we
old
have in
X-Men
B Fantastic Four, which is better. First is this, second
That
is this.
remains. We talked about it. That remains the way. it
No,
is.
but we're having a
We
final
talked about it.
discussion. No, we are having a final discussion.
If I had my way, right? If I had my way, those two slots in B and the 2 slots in A would swap. If I
Which
had my
two?
way.
No, but you don't have
Exactly,
your way.
straight
That's
up,
the whole
straight
point
up.
of this.
Don't have your way. You don't have it your way. You don't have
I
it.
feel
that
the
is
Wolverine
point
should
of
come
this
down.
discussion.
I feel the Wolverine should come down.
No way.
No way home. No.
Okay.
No way.
I think B is okay because we talked about it and we agreed that Sile deserves X2 at first. So
Okay. So done, everyone. B okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then go to A.
हाँ, ये चलता है.
A, I feel
ये चलता है.
We already
These
discussed
two-
this.
these two I have
Yeah,
not
we
seen, so I
discussed
cannot
already.
comment. I feel like
Don't
Deadpool 2
comment.
is better.
No.
If you have not watched, how can you say it?
I don't know.
Yeah, how can you say better? Better
see,
is.
your vote doesn't count
I
here.
mean,
Okay, let's go to A. S, I have seen all. And
S, I think we have discussed already. Yeah.
Yes.
In S, I would like to keep X-Men First Class before Deadpool. I personally, but if you guys agree,
Hey, I also said put Deadpool last, and then y'all all argued against me. And now suddenly you're on my side.
No, he's saying
No,
Days of
you
Future
said
before.
it. You said
He's saying Logan should be second.
No, he
No,
said
no. I'm saying X-Men
Deadpool
First
before
Class
First Class.
should be second last.
After Deadpool, after
Oh.
First Class.
So what do you guys
That's
vote?
what I said also before.
No. I think it's fine this way. Deadpool is before First Class.
Oh my God,
Yeah, but First Class यार इतनी बाप पिक्चर थी यार.
we have one more super chat from Shelly. Thank you, Shelly, yet again. It's time
Thank
for
you so much,
Shelly
Shelly.
to Shakespeare. Off to my rehearsal now. As always, thanks for the show, my adorable nerds. Thank you, Shelly, and all the best for your play. Which play, by the way?
What play?
I think she's rehearsing for a Shakespeare play.
Ooh.
Predictions: where will Deadpool and Wolverine will end up on the list? And that's a great segue. But by the way, Deadpool 2, we move or we let it be? अरे thank you for the GPay.
अरे भाई डिनर मंगा रहा था.
अब नूना बेचेगा तेरे को पाव भाजी.
The moment Shelly sent a super chat, he ordered dinner. Arey, let's final the S list, no?
See, if we are going with personal choices, then I also said that Logan should be before.
No, so are we
At the
sticking
first
with
one.
it?
ठीक है.
Let's finalize.
Okay, I'm
great.
happy. Okay.
So guys, this
As
is
long as Falcon that S, I'm good.
so
भाई इसका
guys.
फैंटास्टिक फोर 2 आ गया ना फ्रंट पे उसकी खुशी है.
So after 2 hours of discussion, guys, this is a final tier list for all the X-Men Marvel films. You can see on screen. I'll just go through it. S tier has X-Men with Days of Future Past, Logan, Deadpool 1, and First Class X-Men. A tier has X-Men 1, X-Men 2, Deadpool 2, and the Wolverine, which are all no, except the first one, all sequels in a sense.
Yes.
Then in B is for Fantastic Four. 2 is first, then the one. Then C we have Wolverine Origins, Xmen Apocalypse, X3, and Daredevil. And D we have Let's Not Talk. But now the question which came in the chat. Let's go to that. Wait. Say it again.
We would be much happier in life.
Say again.
Yes.
People didn't
So
hear
if
you.
if any of the movies from D tier did not exist, we would be much happier as a human race altogether.
Heal the world.
Nothing wrong in that statement though. But guys,
Why?
the question is predictions. Where will Deadpool
Harneet
and
is saying he's
Wolverine?
not happy right now.
Where will Deadpool and Wolverine?
I said
will
much
end up on-
happier.
Question is the predictions. Where
What are
will
you saying,
Deadpool?
Nola? Did you say something, Nola? Go on. Are speak?
Prediction: where will Deadpool and Wolverine will end up on the list? So
The
one
picture
interesting statement Kevin Feige made, that he said if you consider Infinity War to be 9 at the scale of how important the film is in the context of MCU, how impactful it is, and if Endgame is 10, consider Deadpool and Wolverine 8. This is a very weird statement to make, but
That's very weird.
I thought it was going in a different direction.
Also, Infinity War is better than Endgame. Anyway.
no, he said 8. No, so he said he didn't say better. He said on the scale of impact on the whole MCU.
Yeah, I think that's also because of Deadpool is closing more of the pages of X-Men, not of Marvel, of MCU. Infinity War and Endgame was more of a conclusion of the MCU,
Yeah, that's true.
which
But
is
do you
which is a bigger thing.
But do you think in Deadpool 3, so Kevin Feige made a recent statement also that not all of the characters we saw in Phase 4 will go to the next. I don't know which phase is this honestly, but we'll go to the
Yeah,
next.
Phase 5 right now.
Dude,
Yeah, whatever. Phase
Still
5.
Phase 5, first film was Ant-Man, right?
छोड़ो यार.
Phase 5
छोड़ो
started.
यार.
Yeah, Phase 4 ended with Black Panther 2, and it started with Ant-Man. Phase 5.
छोड़ो यार.
Not all the characters we'll see there. We have seen will end up in the next phases. So I'm also thinking, will Deadpool and Wolverine do like a classic Marvel killeroo situation, where Deadpool goes and kills off other characters,
But he already did that in Deadpool 2, right? He did that.
No, but I think they are going to make him do that more.
In Deadpool 2, he even went and killed off DC characters.
Yes.
Yeah, Green Green Lantern.
That was a DC character. That was he went to our world
was
where Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds is
Reynolds.
playing a DC character.
Yeah,
That was a BC character, bhai.
bad.
Control
He
side.
shot. He shot
It is
through
a B
the.
word we can say on this channel. We cannot say the other B word.
Which Nolan knows. And he didn't make a shot out of it.
Yeah.
Arey, no time. Today also I was working.
Master stroke if not building overhype and over expectations. But I think early in the chat,
See,
Shelly
the
said
only.
that the tickets are sold out and the film is gonna make $1 billion. That's what you do when you
See,
don't
the
put
only
out
thing
any
I am
more.
worried about is they do not shit on the Logan movie's ending, which they are probably going to do.
No, they said no, they'll not touch that.
This is a different Wolverine.
No, they
He's
said
much
that they'll
younger.
not touch on the Logan ending at all. That's a movie they'll never go back to.
No.
Because Kevin
So
Feige,
because there is a
Kevin
scene in
Feige
this.
actually, asked Hugh Jackman that why are you doing it? You ended your streak with Logan. Nothing can beat that. Why you're coming back again? And he actually said to the writers that if you touch that, like you cannot touch that. That's sacred. That we are not going there. So if he is see, Kevin Feige is a guy who how much shit we can give to Marvel, what he has done in last two phases. But he's a guy who's not like, if this is not working, let's throw it out and let's not go there. He's the guy, if something's not working, he'll work more on it and make it better. We have example of Thor.
He's like trying to fix it.
Thor 1, 2 didn't
Yeah.
work. Like, any other franchise, any other studio would have stopped Thor making Thor films. But he's like, no, I'll make him better and then again worse. But he
And
made
then-
him better. They made Thor one of the popular character,
Yeah.
And I think he's
Yeah.
done many times. Like Hulk was not received that well, but he then made Mark Ruffalo and everything. Like he is someone who, work more harder to make it things work.
Yeah, it was a very ballsy move to directly include a new
Nolan,
Hulk
he
in
made Mark
Avengers.
Ruffalo. He made Mark Ruffalo. नहीं, Mark Ruffalo's parents made him.
Oh man, Shrikesh, we guys are caught up with Boys Season 4. We did a reaction to finale, which I haven't edited yet. I didn't get time only. But hopefully I'll try it tomorrow maybe. I'll just make a very basic reaction
See,
and put it out.
today you got a sneak peek of tomorrow's boys' reaction.
Oh, yeah. But anyone follows Boys here? I don't know.
अरे भाई मैंने
I watched season 4.
Yeah, it sucks. So let's move on. But guys, next week.
I have not even seen season 1, so I don't follow it.
Yeah, it's okay. Guys, next week we'll be back for Deadpool and Wolverine and talk about that film. Spoiler discussion. Yes, we are coming back next week, everyone.
Huh.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Saturday or Sunday?
I already bought my t-shirt as well.
Arey, nice. I'll try to
He
get my
already-
X-Men
He probably
t-shirt
also
to go.
downloaded a backdrop already.
Yeah, everything is ready. I'm more ready than anyone else for Deadpool 3.
Okay. So we'll be back
Are we doing it? Are we doing it on Friday or what?
Saturday.
Saturday.
But okay.
Same
So it
time
will be a spoiler-
like today. Spoiler review.
Okay, then it's okay.
So we will have enough time to catch the film up. You guys have a
Why
live
not?
stream at the same time during Marvel presentation at STCC. We can.
Arey,
But no, we can
yeah.
talk about that
Hey,
during that live
San
only.
Diego Comic Con is irrelevant, man. It doesn't have any.
They may
relevance
announce big,
anymore.
huge things. They may announce casting, but not footage and all. They'll say for D23, but they'll announce some castings and big
Nah,
castings
man.
and all of that. Because Fantastic Four start shooting next month, so
We already know the casting for Fantastic
no, but they'll
Four.
bring them on. They'll show some tease or some concept
Yeah.
art. It's generally for
Which
the
we will not
audience
get to
which come there.
see. Which we
No,
will
they
not
put
get
out
to
the
see.
videos no later, so it's okay.
That is much later. We don't get, if they've not made any trailers, we are not getting any videos. If it's a sneak peek and all, we are not getting to see it.
It's okay. But
कोई बात नहीं.
first, I would like to
Nolan,
thank Shelly for the super chat, for the membership. Thank you for supporting the channel.
शैली अपना घर चलाती है भाई.
हाँ. Saiganation, Shrikesh, we had Aditya, Who else we had in the chat? Shelly was in the chat. Tanmay was at one time in the chat. Shrikesh. So thank you all of you for participating, and I
Varun
hope
nahi
you
aaya
had
na?
fun. Varun didn't come today. I'll take class of his passive aggressive class and let him know what I feel.
Yeah,
But thank you everyone for joining, and we'll
Manoj
see
is
you next time. Keeping out with Deadpool Wolverine.
Bye, guys.
Manoj is too busy having his own podcast.
That's true. Check that out on. Click on the
Maybe
video here.
भाई Saturday night है भाई, maybe मनोज भी बाहर गया होगा चिल